TLEV fans, let me hear ya howl!
You're tuned in to the TLEV Show on Classical FM, a scholarly news debate with your colleagues.
Oh, come on, man. It's the fun stuff, the nerd news. So grab a popcorn and a soda, crank your stereo to the max, and get ready to enjoy the most tubular show on the radio.
Finally left Westview.
That was it?
There's no cameo.
What? Get pranked.
What happened?
Oh,
I hear what
What
happened.
happened to WandaVision?
Maybe there's a post credits. Two of these to everyone's theories.
Yeah, even your theory.
Well, there's probably a
What,
post credits.
yeah, what happened to Senior Scratchy?
How many of your questions were answered?
None.
So everybody kind of flies away. So Agatha is stuck inside.
Yeah, she's stuck in Westview.
Wait, I'm Peters, there's nobody. No, that makes me feel Ralph Boner.
Because from Quicksilver all the way down to someone named Ralph Boner.
Dang, killing her kids like that.
I don't know if I like the ending. Okay, there has to be an end credit.
Nick Fury?
No, it's gonna be Nick Fury. It makes sense.
Yeah, of course. Why? Because he always comes.
Because
shows up
Luke
at the end.
Skywalker, he was the first.
I
Yeah.
was sent by an old friend of your mother's.
Oh!
Oh.
She's scrolling.
I don't know. Who's he?
What? That's it? So she's not gonna just like be chilling back. with Nick Fury?
No.
That's the problem. We got everyone's hopes up, even yours.
How are you feeling?
I'm alright.
The fact that it hasn't minimized to tell us to watch Age of Ultron. Oh, there we go.
Told you.
Excuse me? Did she go back to Sokovia?
The Hobbits.
It is.
It's the show.
No, this is the Hobbit crossover that I didn't think was gonna happen.
She's living in a
Living in a little house.
prairie. Little house on the prairie.
Oh my god, she's like Thanos.
Thanos.
Oh, so she's reading the book.
Oh, what is she doing?
She's reading a book. Oh, shit.
What does that mean?
Huh? No, she just said, so she's gonna.
The
But where was the cameo?
Dark magic.
So she's gonna see, she's gonna try and bring her kids back.
Oh, that.
Huh. And thank you all so much for tuning in and welcome to the TLEV Show, where a group of us nerdy friends debate and discuss the latest in pop culture news. I'm your host, Thomas Kohlmeyer, and today we have the daddy who's also a zaddy, Josue. We also have the Try Not to Get Scared Challenge champion, Tony Zaragoza, and of course the mystery couple, Mr. E and Miss E. Now, how's everybody? How are we all doing? That was a great little video, huh?
I love
Yeah.
Josue and Joe's whispering. I think you
Yeah.
need to do reactions like that more often. Because I kid you not, it was the whispering and then Tim's little noises that he made every now and then when he saw something that was having me dead.
Now, before we get too far into this episode, we have a sponsor, guys.
What?
Yeah, that's right. This episode is sponsored by Salt. Have you been spending weeks of your lives depending on theories, hoping that they will amount to something, and then all of a sudden, nothing, and all you're left is with a vision-size hole in your theory? Put some salt in that wound. That's right. Salt for all your salty needs.
It
Yeah.
reminds me,
You
we have
had me
another
there for a
sponsor, and
second.
that's Captain America. He said patience.
Patience.
Oh,
I don't know
man.
how much patience was in this one, but yeah. So, of course, we've been talking about WandaVision, but we have some news before WandaVision. There's some stuff that I want to get into. So we'll start light. Let's start with our favorite actor, Seth Rogen. Now, Seth Rogen made some headlines this week. Did you all see what he did?
Yes,
What
I
does Seth
did.
Rogen do now?
He has been working for the past 10 years on his very own dispensary, and it's called House Plant, and it started in Canada, and now it has its first ever location in California. It is now, you can get your lip balms, you can get anything you want. And I'm just really happy for Seth Rogen, the fact that that's so his brand, and now he's making money off of it. That's always been his audience. Now he's making money off of that audience. That's all.
Dude, they created a strand called Pineapple Express just sold due to that purpose of that
Oh,
movie.
Oh, that's cool.
I did not know
Don't
that.
ask me how I know that.
Yeah. Well,
I
that's
green?
just.
Why is
Oh yeah, yeah.
Why am I
Josue,
green?
Josue, now you're
Hey,
the whole.
WandaVision taking over the
Yeah,
freaking
for some
TLEV
reason.
show now.
You got angry all of a sudden. All right.
There you go.
Oh, there we
There you
go.
go.
We're back to normal. That was a little interesting right there for a sec.
What the hell?
But now let's, that was the lightest of all the news. Let's talk some fiasco that happened 3 days ago.
Is it
So,
beef?
not beef, but a touch of Disney. A touch of Disney was
a
an
touch of
event
beef. A
that
touch
is
of beef.
happening,
I-
and that's why I'm wearing my Mickey Mouse
Oh my
shirt.
God.
For this
I just want to let you
podcast.
know real quick that Ralph
Ralph
Boner's
Boner's
actually
in
in the
the-
chat.
Ralph,
All right, you TLEV fans, let me hear you howl.
Talk during this podcast, Mr. Ralph Boner. Now, spoilers are ahead in this podcast. Ralph Boner, thank you for being here. Yeah, so let's talk a touch of Disney. So it was an event that we talked about, last podcast, and we talked about how, it's happening a little bit later this month, but we said last week that this week tickets were going to go on sale.
Yeah.
And we thought it was going to be something kind of like Galaxy's Edge, right? There was going to be like waiting, and then eventually you can get, a ticket for one of those days, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. I don't know if it was Disney not expecting, or if it was, just the hype of Disney, and the love of Disney is just so much that tickets sold out in like the first 5 hours of the event.
Can I summarize the
Yes, go for it.
experience?
Mhm.
Doo-doo.
I'll summarize it even
You need
better.
some salt.
Try waiting in line for Comic-Con tickets to only sell out in 15 minutes. This was like that, but in 5 hours.
I'll
Yeah.
do you one better. Why is Gamora?
Why?
Where's Gamora?
Yeah, exactly. So people were waiting in line for as long as an hour at first, and they would get their tickets, right? They'd get their dates, right? And they'd be like,
Really?
oh my gosh, I got tickets. I can do it. And then they'd go to the next page to pay for their tickets, and it would say error message and get back of the line.
Now you know what I went through to get a PS5.
Yes.
Hey, I mean that's how it is. That's how
Yeah.
any of these games are like this. I mean, I know with Funko is just the same way.
Yo,
You can
for
get it
real
in your
though.
cart. You'll
For
get it in
real
your cart,
though.
but really sold out, and
Right
it'll
as you
pretend
hit
it's
pay,
not.
Right
Right when you hit
they're
pay, it
just
might do the
like,
little
sorry,
the
fam.
ring for a while, but yeah. So
Yeah.
that's the game. That's
So-
how you got to play it.
I'm assuming that I know that the mystery couple, they were somehow able to get one for April 15th. So
Waiting a
Really?
while. Yeah, waiting for a while. Missy was able to do it on her phone, and she
Yeah.
got a ticket.
Nice.
So, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
I got the experience with makeup.
There you go. She's got it with the makeup launches.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go. Getting up.
Yeah, I think because like me and Tim are Funko people, so we're used to like
Yeah.
getting in and out of the shop in under a minute.
And we took
So, like,
L's.
Exactly. Me waiting more than an hour, I was like, this is crap.
Dude, for me, it was just showing the Mickey face with like the stars on the side, like basically
with the little.
and it kept going. Like I was in class waiting, but nothing. And I was like, all right.
Deuces. But luckily,
it reminded me of when Disneyland had closed down, and they were like, "Oh, if you want to pause payments, please call our phone numbers." And I call the phone number, and it's like, their estimated wait time is 1 hour and 15 minutes. So I was on the phone for an hour and 15 minutes. I put my phone down. I watched a movie, came back, and like at like an hour 20, they were like, "Hey, thank you for waiting." I was like, "Yeah, what's up?"
Yeah. What other taste events happening though? That is
let's keep going before. I definitely want to hear. I want to hear about your experience, Josue, with knots. But before that, I really want to talk about what everybody's here for, right? And what everybody in the Disney community has been going crazy about, right? Because this is what we're talking about. It's Disney, right? New California theme park guidelines. Now, for the past year, it's been that if you want to go to the theme parks, you need to go from the purple tier to the yellow tier.
Correct.
And for the past year, every county in California has been at the purple tier. So it was essentially like, oh yeah, we're never gonna go to the theme parks. Don't even try.
All right.
It's not happening. And for a year, none of us went to the theme parks. But now there have been new guidelines because Governor Gavin Newsom of California is rolling over for people, and he has now made it so that instead of the yellow tier, if the county gets from the purple tier to the red tier, then they can open at 15% capacity. Now, there's been this date of April 1st going around. Like people are like, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. April Fool.
The governor comes out just like he tweets out April Fool.
April Fool. Yeah, it was like 11 at night when I thought about that.
Yep.
Think about that.
He posts that
April Fool.
It's like a picture of like a dead rat or something like that. I don't know. April Fool. Yeah. Or it's him at the theme parks. like the old Six Flags guy. April Fool.
Oh my God, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Six Flags, dude.
all of our credibility just went out the door right there. All right. But the reason why we're saying that it's probably an April Fool's joke over anything else is because first of all, we love you all. We love our community so much that we don't want you to get your hopes up at all and think that in 3 weeks you're going to be meeting Mickey Mouse. I'm literally wearing him on my body. I wish we were meeting Mickey Mouse in 3 weeks. It's not going to happen.
As Hawkeye said, please don't give me hope.
Okay, but Hawkeye also paid his wife's phone bill for like 5 years.
For 5 years.
Talk about don't give me hope.
Life's phone bill.
So the reason why April 1st is because right now and this is really cool. Like the governor and a lot of the different county officials have been saying that, the number of new COVID cases has been going down really fast in California. And that's great. That's really cool, especially if those numbers are accurate. That is awesome. Now, people are predicting that in like the next week or so, maybe even this week, California in the LA County and in the Orange County are going to be going from purple tier to red tier, which means then they can start hiring people, so cast members, team members, and they can start training them again. And then April 1st, I know that Disney is incredibly efficient. I know that Universal is very efficient. I know that Six Flags is there. I know that they are doing their best and they are working hard, but 2 weeks to rehire people, to retrain people.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot.
Especially because there's going to be so many new guidelines.
Yeah, I mean, if our good friend Forrest, who's both a scare actor and a CM for theme parks, he came out with like, look, they're gonna have to hire a bunch of people back. They're gonna have to train them. And they also have all these food events happening at the same time. Think about it. You think DCA is gonna open up while they have their touch of Disney happening? someone getting like a cheaper ticket to go to the Touch of Disney, and then wait, the credit coaster for $75.
Yeah.
Ooh, a steal.
That's true.
Huh?
How would they control
No?
who are there for the food events and then who are there for regular admission?
With electricity batons and mates.
Show me your ticket.
Touch a Disney pass.
I was gonna say a bracelet, but okay.
Maybe they'll just open only Disneyland.
Oh yeah, maybe they only open just Disneyland.
I was thinking about that would be a possibility, but
all the nerds go there. All the food nerds go there.
Yeah, foodies. And speaking of foodies, oh wait, I actually went out of order. Sorry, folks. Why don't we talk about how there is no transition. I'm sorry. Furthermore.
Transition. There you go.
Thank you. President Biden has also said that every adult American by the end of May will have a vaccine, which is pretty cool, which means that all of you, if you can, also note anybody working in the food industry right now, I will say that again, anyone working in the food industry can get vaccinated right now. You are qualified right now. It's your turn. Go do it. Please, if you can. Please do it. That way we get our theme parks
custodial industry, faster. Man. I want a vaccine.
You should. They're counted. If you work in education with children, that is counted right there.
Yeah.
I'm counted as that.
I believe you're counted. Yeah. If you have like an ID, like an ID that you work with, like the educational system of some sort.
What if I just bring them a paycheck stub? Be like, boom.
Yeah, that's one of the things they want you to bring is bring a pay sub. Or your W-2, one of the two.
Tony's out here like,
So Tony, you're gonna get going now, right? You're gonna get back
out of here. No, because the freaking waiting list to get a vaccine is like not.
So if you want to do that,
So, speaking of waiting in line, yes, Mr. E, you actually got your first.
I have done the first one. Yeah. I mean, it's literally Monday morning. It's at 6 a.m. You need to get online. It's just like waiting for Touch of Disney. You got to get online, get your appointment and go. So at least I know that's how for Ventura it works. Cause that's where I work. Ventura. And you go to certain websites. I know Ventura's website is the, Resource Ventura or something like that. And then
isn't there like another one that's like
myturn.ca?
My turn.
My turn. There we go. That one too. So
I'm gonna write that
Monday mornings at like 6 a.m. They go up like the appointment dates and they go quick. So get to it
when it's your turn.
Yeah.
Putting in the chat, everybody's got myturn.ca.gov. Now, let's talk why you should get vaccinated, because something is happening September 3rd that we're all excited. We're all getting ready. We're all getting jazzed up. And we might even go. That's right. It was announced that HHN 30 is happening. And what was the first house that was announced, people?
Beetlejuice.
Let's see Beetlejuice right there. Oh my gosh, HHN 30, it's happening. Did y'all think it was gonna happen?
Yeah.
Did y'all think we would see Beetlejuice? Yeah.
HHN 30, yes, but HHN Hollywood, I don't know.
Yeah.
So HHN 30, yeah, I knew it. Like,
here's the theory behind HHN Hollywood that I have.
Let's hear it.
Sammy and I have been talking about this a lot lately, and we were talking about, of course, if the vaccines go good by May and everything goes out, we will get a haunt season, but it won't be as massive as you think. I think if anything, if Horror Nights does anything, I think they're going to do what Orlando did last year with 3 mazes.
Yeah. Bud Light.
So you think they will do it lighter
for them?
Okay, so you think it would be like a lighter event out here, but then Orlando is going to be all out?
Yeah, but it would be a lot harder for them if they were to do it during the day, because majority of their mazes, other than one usually, is all outdoors. So they would have to move mazes to sound stages and have.
Well, here's the thing: if that outdoors rule stays for a little bit longer, Hollywood would thrive off of that because the mazes are outdoors.
So but I'm talking about if they're gonna do it like how they did in Orlando during the day. You can't. I mean, you can't walk through those mazes outside and not get the same.
I don't know. Well, because what was the percentage of entry again? If we're starting at what 15% capacity once it supposedly opens April 1st.
all
which
15%
we
are
did
gonna
the
be
math.
Halloween Horror Nights
That's
fans.
only 4,000 people allowed
Oh,
to
yeah,
Universal
yeah.
Studios.
Yeah, we did the
At
calculations.
max capacity. So that would be only 4,000 people allowed.
You know what's crazy?
Per
4,000
day.
people are gonna go inside per day, and I bet you all the lines are still gonna be super long.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, it's
you
gonna
went
feel
to
like
grad night. You remember what grad night was like.
Yeah, but that's
Granite
like
at Disney.
4 or 5 different high schools that go, isn't it?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
is that around 4,000 to 5,000 kids? 4,000 to
Probably
5,000
more.
Probably.
Something amazing, I guess.
I don't know, because we were looking at all the numbers. It's like who's gonna still thrive off of like if it was 15% capacity. Disney's number one, then Knott's, then Six Flags, and then Universal is gonna struggle. So hopefully,
Universal's going to struggle.
they're only gonna be allowed to have 4,000 people.
Yeah,
That's it, at most.
with 15%.
And think about the
I
rides.
don't
Think about
know.
the rides. Think about the rides.
Oh,
Think
because they're
about the
indoor
rides.
rides. Well, actually,
All
no. because
indoor
that
rides are not allowed.
15%
Yeah,
capacity
I
of
thought they
indoor
said
rides. 15% capacity of
Yeah.
indoor rides.
Yeah.
They said that they
I
have
thought
to
it was
follow-
15%
well, no,
capacity
They
in
have to
theme
follow
parks.
certain guidelines
Yes.
and expectations
And-
for indoor rides.
Yeah.
But it's 15%. Yeah.
Well, I thought it was more
No,
like
wait.
to do with like AC or something like because
What,
that's
what,
I
do
don't
you,
know.
what do
Yeah, 'cause
you
otherwise
what do
they'd
you
be
consider
screwed.
Jurassic World?
outdoor.
Outdoor.
But then you go indoor.
Yeah, for only a little bit, but compared to
A
everything
little
else-
bit. Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
I'm
you're
pretty
right.
salty
Spoilers,
about
I haven't been
Jurassic
on it
World,
yet.
That's all.
Same thing, but just
Here
It's
you
the
go.
same
Jurassic World,
thing,
Jurassic
but
World
with
was
a
fun the
broken
first time,
dinosaur.
and then like you keep going back on it, and you're just like,
you're like, I missed the whole thing.
It was
I
fun the
miss it.
first time because it was something you've never seen, and then you get on after a bunch of times, and you're just like,
Welcome to the jungle. Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
we didn't get that. Jake Stewart brings up that like some other YouTubers are reporting that it will be the full 10 mazes and 5 scare zones. Yeah, I've been seeing that too. That there's
Yeah.
going to be plussing for
No
like, the
doubt.
Beetlejuice house and for
Yeah.
So
no
it's
Billie
not- it's
Eilish
not-
though. They had to
it's not gonna
scrap
be-
that.
It's not going to be
What?
a touch of HHN. Or
It's not going to be a touch of HHN or a
Nah,
taste of
no,
HHN.
or a taste. Ooh, fog
just put
machine.
fog in a
They
freaking cup
should
and
have
seal
done
it.
something different, but whatever. We can
Just
talk
put
about that
fog
later.
in a cup and seal it and sell it for like $20.
Ooh, I would love
Yeah.
that. But you know what? There is a taste of. A taste of Universal starting
oh,
March
now.
12th, this Friday. Woo! I'm
We'll be there.
so
be
excited for
there.
this. And I won't even be there. I'm so excited I won't even be there. Universal
Boys are
you're gonna have
back.
Wizarding World. You're gonna have Springfield, USA. You're going to be having Minion Cafe, the Hollywood and Dine, the
Yeah.
Cocina Mexicana. There's going to be all
So
these
exciting.
different eateries. I think in the email that we were given, like the press release, it said there's to be 70 food offerings and 30 exclusive for this event.
As
30?
Sammy said in the chat, he's gonna spend all his passes on donuts.
No, he can't say that because I said that last night. No.
Oh, unoriginal.
No.
Why?
No. He stole that from me.
All right,
Yeah,
somebody
Sammy,
kick him out.
you're Elser. Here you go.
You're fired
We
from
don't
the night before.
appreciate plagiarism on this stream, sir.
Fired.
Our Christian Minecraft server.
But yeah, so I'm really excited for this event. I think y'all are going to really have a good time because you're all
Oh.
going on Friday. So.
On Friday.
I'm so excited.
We
Let's
are?
go.
Well,
Tony,
you
are
can
you
try to
going?
pull up.
Let's go.
We'll
I
be
got
there.
Money.
We'll be out there.
I'm waiting for my tax money. Then maybe.
Yes.
Next week.
But what do you think of Taste of Boysenberry Festival, Josue? How was that?
It was a lot of fun. I honestly, it was new for Joe and I because this is the very first time that we're taking a child to a theme park. So like I put on the I think story or on a post, there is a learning curve to taking a kid to there because obviously we want to like run around like we usually do, but we still have to pay attention. Like, hey, there's a kid here, he's crying. Let's slow down, give him some food, make sure he's not overheat, doesn't get overheated or anything like that. But I mean, overall, it was really good. The food was incredible. Oh man, there was, and I'm actually I'm excited for when you go, Tim, because there are a lot of like vegetarian and vegan options this time around.
I did see. Yeah.
So definitely you're gonna get a different perspective when Tim goes
Next Saturday.
Yeah.
Dude, I need to go on a cleanse this week.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
It's Universal Friday
Just
and
need to get juices.
boysenberries Saturday. But Josue, does still at this point, well, actually, yeah, you haven't tried any other the tasting events, but is Knott's king right now still? King or queen?
You know what? Knott's is still king right now just because one, you can take your picture with the Easter bunny and the Easter beagle.
Oh, Easter beagle.
That's right. It's Snoopy dressed up as an Easter bunny.
Oh, okay.
And they have an Easter egg scavenger hunt, and you get a prize at the end.
Oh, that's
And Miles did it, right? Miles won.
So funny enough, we started it and then we gave up because we were gonna go get food. But I mean, Miles had a good time because like we were literally there was this moment where we just like took a break and we're just chilling on boardwalk. And I was playing with Miles, and everybody was walking around looking at his crazy hair, and they're like, "Ha ha ha! Look at the baby, he's so cute." And I'm like, "Leave my child alone."
They're coming trying to shave his head.
Yeah.
How dare they?
I know.
I will like.
His
I
hair,
will
his hair is
speed
just
force to Universal if anybody tries to shave his head.
beautiful.
Overall, we had a great time. Definitely go check out A Taste of Boysenberry Festival.
Heck yeah! I'm
Awesome.
excited.
That's awesome. Well, it sounds like you had a good, food experience, right? But
I did.
there's
have a good food
also an even
experience.
better sweets and treats that you can be getting with a little spooky flair to it. It's time for some spooky snacks plug-in.
There's new stuff too, right? I think
There is new stuff.
Oh, geez.
Some
Spooky
new.
snacks.
There's new stuff.
Yeah, our brownies.
Oh,
There's new stuff?
That's right. Hey, it's okay. She got mommy brain. Let's hear from mommy herself.
forgot.
Come on, mama. Let's
hey,
hear
mom
all
brain.
this.
Yeah.
Please scoot in.
It's all yours, Joe.
Okay, so we have our
Your building kit
Brownie.
isn't the building kit new? This came up.
So we
yes,
are-
and the St. Patrick's decorating kit.
Yes, the St. Patrick's decorating kit and the brownie. The brownie is actually a Kahlua infused brownie with a Kahlua ganache on top. And let me tell y'all, it's pretty good.
Yeah, there's some points in the brownie where you don't really get to taste the Kahlua. But then you were saying
I was saying definitely like, after a couple trials and errors, like the brownie tastes really good, especially because I feel like it's kind of like alcohol where it's like the next day after. It's definitely, you're going to get more of that Kahlua punch. But it's super good. So definitely.
super fudgy.
Yeah, super fudgy. And then
We have our decorating kit, which has 4 different sugar cookies. It's the leprechaun hat, the leprechaun's head, a rainbow, and a shamrock. 4 different sprinkles, 5 different color royal icings, cookie icing. And it's just really fun to do with kids or even with your partner. We've had a lot of couples come and just have like a date night decorating cookies, throwing sprinkles on stuff and eating them. The cookie is really delicious itself. But it's really fun, and the brownies are really good, and all of our other cookies are really great. So definitely check us out at the Spooky Snacks on Instagram, and you could DM us to place your order. And we'll have those flavors all month, I believe. Yeah. We will have Easter flavors up soon, and like an Easter decorating kit. Yeah.
So keep an eye out on our Instagram page for that.
I got a question.
Yes, what's your
the
question?
Leprechaun head based off of Warwick Davis.
It is not based off of Warwick Davis, the leprechaun head from Leprechaun.
Oh my god, yeah.
No.
Oh, I forgot about the zombie.
Channel lawyer here. We can neither confirm nor deny the.
You're right.
Your perception of how Warwick Davis looks, that is on you. That is not in any way the Spooky Snacks. Thank you.
Okay.
Exactly.
Confirm nor deny.
Wow.
He's a human child.
Oh,
Thomas is lawyering.
Okay.
He's lawyering up right now. You better lawyer up, boy.
I'm not coming for 30%. I'm coming for the whole damn company.
Well, thank you so much, Joe. Yay! Everybody give a round of applause to
Also,
Joe.
Will just bought some
Go back
and
in
said
my
they were
corner.
incredibly delicious.
Hey. Just bought some?
Brand. So
Also, they package them super nice. It's beautiful. So.
That is true. That is true. Yeah.
Some of the best packaging ever.
Take pride.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk some animation news. All right. This one I'm really excited about. So let's get a little nerdy here. Asterix, or Asterix, as Americans would call it. Asterix.
What do the Germans say?
Oh, I don't fucking know. So they're getting.
Oh my god!
their
I
own...
know you jumped when this got announced.
I was so freaking happy, and also I'm really upset with myself, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. But Asterix is a amazing series of comics and bande dessinée in France. It's a story of, well, it's a bit of French history where the Gauls, or les Gaulois, they were called. The Gallic War took place in 50 BC, where the Gauls were the first people of France, and the Roman Empire was trying to conquer them. So this animation series and books, comic books, it was a story of this one little village that was not being conquered by Julius Caesar because they had the power of their druid, who was called Panoramix, but apparently in English he's Get a Fix.
Get a Fix?
Get a Fix is his English name. Where he would build he made a special potion that gave everybody super strength. And that's how they were able to fight off all the Romans. I'm really excited about this. I'm super happy that Netflix is taking some version of this. I'm a little bummed it's going to be 3D animation, because now I'm worried it's going to be like Tom and Jerry. And if you want to see how I felt about that Tom and Jerry movie, make sure to check out our podcast last week. But
it's all that opening scene, by the way.
That opening scene. Did you watch it?
Oh,
the rapping pigeons.
He talked about pigeons rapping last week, and I was like, I'm sold, dude. I gotta watch this.
You watch the freaking rapping pigeons, yeah.
Yeah.
Pigeons. Anyway, it's gonna be based off of Le Combat des Chefs, or translates to Asterix and the Big Fight. This was something that was written in 1971. It's gonna be 3D. We'll see.
It's the Dumb and
let's also
Dumber
talk about
version
how
of cartoon. It's the Dumb and Dumber version of a cartoon. I'm just kidding. We're
gonna have a little freaking rivalry going on right here between our brothers.
No, it's great.
Wow.
It's great, but it's like they do dumb things, but it's
new segment on the channel, brother rivalry.
Yeah, brother feud. Well, I'm gonna get him all heated, because Tim, remember how I used to have the little Asterix Funko Pop, and I took it out of its box, and I have no idea what the box is. No, Asterix.
No, you had. Oh, did you? I thought I got you Obelix.
No, and I took it out of its box, and I have no idea where the box is. So now it's worthless.
That's
I'm sure
a very expensive pop, but that's all right. Wait, no, I got okay. I thought I got you the other guy.
It's like it's all right. I got like 3 more.
No, I don't have any of those. That's kind of sad, but all right.
Yeah, I only got that in France, so that was cool.
That kind of heats me up, taking a pop out of his box. So I mean, you heated 2 people up in this conversation.
Here's the thing about people who take it out of the box. Okay, I get it. It looks better that way for sometimes, but just don't throw out the box. Okay.
Oh no, I have all my Avengers
out.
Assemble ones. I'm thinking,
like if you want to take it out, like I've seen people who do like these really cool little displays where they have the box on the like sideways and the characters next to it. Looks really cool, but then when they throw out the box, I'm like,
so does this confirm that TLEV Pops is coming back?
No.
Oh my god.
No.
It will be a limited series.
Damn it! I thought I was getting somewhere with that
Instagram story.
conversation. That's why I really wanted to go the revival of TLEV Pops. But okay.
So to quote Josue, aha. Now, let's talk about how The Simpsons, a reigning champ of animation, has been confirmed for season 33 and 34, totaling at 757 episodes.
Oh,
you see, this doesn't surprise me because I just assume that they just get their seasons renewed at this point.
They're doing it well. They have a formula. It works. Everyone loves it.
Oh no.
Someone tells them some secrets about what's going to happen in history, and then
yeah, dude, that's why they're doing it. That's right. Duh.
No, the reason why is because the country hasn't changed since 1989. That's why they're able to predict everything.
Hell yeah. They're just brilliant. Well, you don't like the formula of The Simpsons, Thomas?
I've been back in the summer, and I'm still working on it. Jesus, I'm only on season 8. Over the summer, I started rewatching every single episode of The Simpsons. This is gonna be my entire life. It's just gonna be rewatching every single episode of The Simpsons. those first 8 seasons, especially season 5 is my all-time favorite Simpsons season. The jokes were amazing. They just like the wit and the dynamic between all these characters is something that it's not like that nowadays. I don't know what it is, what changed, but it's like they made Homer used to be like this loving character who would do anything for Marge, who would do anything for his children. And like, that's not who he is now. Now he's like this, he's this Neanderthal, and he's so stupid that he only cares about himself and doesn't care about anybody else. It's like, anyway, I said I wasn't ranting this episode. Now you got me ranting. So excuse you.
The girl who played Bart Simpson.
Watched all of that.
The girl who played Bart Simpson came down to my work to do a talking for all the kids.
Nancy Cartwright.
Oh, that's cool.
I got to meet her. She was very nice.
I bet.
She used to be a Scientologist, so
she used to. That's the key word right there. Used to. Used to. She left it.
Who isn't in Hollywood? Come on now.
Did she?
Did she?
You said used to, so I'm trusting what you said.
So I'm not going to rant on this next topic, but I'm hoping that at least one of you will rant about this next topic. Let's talk about Space Jam. Space Jam Entertainment Weekly.
Aren't a lot of fans pissed?
Well, yes, we're going to talk about it. But I want to talk about look, Bugs Bunny looks great. And in the background, you see like Adam West Batman. You see all these different versions of these characters. I think LeBron James, and you even see War Machine. They look so great all together.
You said his name wrong.
LeBron James?
LeBron James.
Thank you, Tony.
It's so dumb.
Well, let's talk about this last image, right? Where we see Miss Lola Bunny. Miss Lola Bunny is playing with LeBron James. Fans are going crazy over this photo, and not in a good way. Do you guys know why fans are going crazy over this?
I know exactly why.
Because they kind of did a little bit of editing to make her. Wait.
Oh my God! Don't tell me that's why.
Yeah,
that's exactly
people
why.
Are losing their shit.
She's flat.
Yes.
Okay. Because I did see the two pictures next to him, but I couldn't tell which one was the newer version. Well, here's the thing. People need to understand.
Kids movie, for crying out loud.
No, but not just that. It's truly accurate, because when you play basketball, you wear. Stop. No. When you play basketball, usually you got to go with a sports bra, or else you're screwed. I know it's like that for soccer, and for basketball, it's probably the exact same thing.
Do you know?
So to summarize, she's wearing a sports bra now.
Maybe, I don't know.
Boom.
To be honest, I've never seen the first Space Jam, so I can't say anything.
You haven't come on and slammed. You haven't welcomed to the jam.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Yeah, because if you see her in the original movie,
because they all had their
donkers.
Exactly, they had all their awakenings with the first Lola Bunny, and now that Lola Bunny is now, for a new era, people are losing their shit that she doesn't look like Jessica Rabbit. People, grow the F up. This is a cartoon character. If you are spending,
y'all are sick.
You are sick. You are sick.
They should have just left that
this is what
movie
you're
alone
upset
and
about.
not redone it.
You know what? Space Jam needed a revival. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I
with
think
LeBron James to make it more accurate.
LeBron James.
I don't want LeBron James.
No LeBron James.
Talking about the 20, one of the person that helped bring the Lakers to their 2020 championship.
And it's
Family Feud.
It's very sad, but before it was supposed to be Kobe Bryant, but unfortunately, filming and stuff like that could not happen. Yeah, it was always supposed to be Kobe Bryant. But then
supposed to be LeBron James.
It was supposed because they were Space Jams. They were supposed to make it a long time ago.
That's true.
And it was going to be Kobe Bryant, but it might have been the time when he was working on his little short film that he won an Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was supposed to be Kobe Bryant, but unfortunately that cannot happen. So LeBron James is the second best option.
LeBron James.
I could have named you.
Lay says players. Lay says that Kobe rejected the offer.
Oh, did she?
Because I trust Lay. I think she's like.
They were supposed to film it they were supposed to do it like 8 years ago. a long time ago. Yeah.
Space Jam 2 with LeBron James, straight to video.
Straight to HBO Max. Straight to HBO Max.
Technically straight to video.
Come on and slam.
You can go have a lot of movies this year.
Why don't we talk
50
a little
basketball
bit?
players, Tony. Are you a real basketball fan, Tony?
We've got
Put that Sammy on.
Yeah.
I know he did.
We got way too many topics for that. Why don't we talk about how Black Adam is going to be starting filming this month with
something
Black
I can
Adam.
give input on. Yes.
Yeah.
Black
Yes, give input.
Adam.
Let's hear it.
I'm excited, man. I mean, you got the freaking Rock, who when he shows up in a Fast and Furious movie, all he does is sweat. But
His name's Royd Rock now. Remember? Canceled him. We canceled him last week.
Oh, he's the juice now.
Oh no,
He's
you
the
can't.
juice.
cancel
No, he
him.
can't be the juice. That's another man. He went to prison for that.
I mean, I love the Rock.
Killing
dude.
someone.
The guy
Not
is
for killing
okay,
someone,
but like he
I'll call him the supplement.
He like the Rock partnered with Xbox too, and then when Xbox Series X came out, he went to a bunch of hospitals around the country to give out everyone an Xbox.
Yes, he's still a nice guy. Yes, just because he does boys doesn't mean he's a bad dude.
We had me and my
One
buddy
does
that
not
comes.
exclude the other. It's just why you lying. That's all. That's all.
Black
He's a
Adam,
great
man.
guy. Just why
Black
you
Adam,
lie?
go for it. Go for it. Yeah.
I'm excited, man. This movie's gonna have the JSA. I'm a huge fan of the Justice Society of America. I'm hoping we get a Jay Garrick. I have heard no rumors or talks about a Jay Garrick yet, but I'm really hoping for that. But I'm excited, man, because I think even after this Shazam 2, I think Black Adam is supposed to appear in that as well. So that would be cool to finally see that clash. And I would love for if they pray to God, Warner Brothers, and I hope you're watching. I hope for Shazam 2 they bring back Henry Cavill so we can have a cool freaking storyline like in the comics with Shazam and Superman who face freaking Black Adam, which is one of my favorite stories of that duo right there. But we'll see. I mean, I'm excited for this film. It's gonna go back to show his origin. We're gonna see the JSA. I mean, we haven't.
Are we for sure gonna see the JSA?
Yeah, I mean, Hawkeye.
It's not like
not
Mephisto?
Hawkman. No, Hawkman already confirmed.
Hawkeye?
Dr. Fate, I think, is gonna be in it.
Okay.
Yeah,
a lot
and
of other.
also who's the giant person? I always forget who the giant.
He's
person
gonna be
is.
like, Clint, give it to me.
I know who you're talking about.
That's gonna be played by Noah Centineo.
Yeah.
So-
So I mean, we got most of the JSA. In
Noah
there.
Centineo is playing
That's it.
someone.
Yeah,
Noah Centennial, who's that?
Wait,
to all the
Noah.
boys I loved before.
Nice.
Literally every other Netflix film.
He's gonna be in the DC
Isn't it
universe.
Centino or something?
Wait. Hold
Centineo?
on. Now I can't remember.
Centennial.
Noah Centineo.
There you go.
Centineo. There
That,
we go.
that sounds
Noah
right.
Centineo.
Noah Chinchilla.
There you go. That sounds correct.
The
Noah
king
Chinchilla.
of bad Netflix originals.
Isn't he going to be in that Wall
Like,
Street
oh,
Bets movie or
damn.
something like that?
He's gonna be the Wall Street Bets.
Yeah.
character.
He's going to play a nerd for his tendies, bro. That's what he's going to do. Oh,
Black
God.
Adam attendees.
To the moon.
Can I give a special celebrity birthday shout out to someone today?
Oh, yeah. We didn't even do a celebrity birthday.
Okay, we got too many topics.
I know.
Go
I just
for it,
want to do.
Tony.
It's a quick one, but it's a great actor. It's Bryan Cranston's birthday today.
Hey! Oh, wait, we do one clap. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I am the danger.
Jesse.
Get Miles to
Bryan
clap.
Cranston's birthday.
I know I clapped.
Oh.
I know. I clapped. Like I like how he had to break it down to it's Bryan
There we
Cranston's
go.
birthday.
So speaking of Henry Cavill,
Show some
Zack-
respect.
let's talk some Zack Snyder news. Woo! So Zack Snyder's
More?
Justice League.
Hey,
Oh yeah, no, literally
we'll talk
we're gonna
about Zack Snyder
it
the rest of
every
the
day.
podcast, and I can do
No.
We got 2 more weeks until we get to watch this damn movie.
Two. Doesn't something else come out in 2 more weeks too?
Yes,
A certain
Falcon and Winter
series?
Soldier. We'll talk about that later. Yes, but let's talk about how this is going to be in 6 parts. Part 1,
Oh,
don't
my
count on it, Batman. Part 2, The Age of Heroes. Part 3, Beloved Mother, Beloved Son. Part 4, Change Machine. Part 5, All the King's Horses. And part 6, Something Darker. Now, I want to break down and get like your thoughts because we do amazing theories on this podcast. We are like 100%.
Sometimes they lead to
all the
nowhere, but
damn time.
it's okay.
Wait,
So-
is the whole thing gonna be like a PowerPoint presentation? Like
Yeah, exactly. That looks like a PowerPoint presentation. Hold up. 6 weeks? Does that mean 6 weeks?
No, it's gonna be
one
4-hour movie. It's
4-hour
gonna
movie.
be. They're gonna do it like how they do it, like
4
movies.
hours.
Like there's some like Tarantino, for example, and Inglourious Bastards. When he listed every like chapter. You know what I mean?
Like a chapter. Okay.
So it's like a book.
I was like,
a 4-hour book.
Is he coming out with these parts now just because like they decided
that was
now
the
we're
original
just
plan.
6
I'm glad they
weeks?
didn't go through with that.
It was the original plan.
That was
Kill Bill.
Kill Bill is like
Kill
that, yeah.
Bill,
Pretty much almost every
I
Tarantino
just
movie.
recently watched War Dogs for again, and they do it like that. They do it like that in War Dogs.
Oh,
They put
I
a
need to watch
quote.
War Dogs.
They put a quote from what they're gonna say in the next part, and then that's how they do it. So yeah. But yeah,
So,
okay.
What do you guys think the first part 1, Don't Count on It, Batman? What do you think that's in reference to? I think I'm like 80% sure on what it is, but what do you guys think it is?
The Joker.
That's the Joker. It's
I
got
don't
to
think
be.
it's the Joker.
It's gonna end with like that part's gonna end with like
It's gonna
him
be like
talking to the
Society
Joker or whatever
Batman.
or something. Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be
Joker.
the Joker right away, but I think we're gonna see like Batman fighting in Gotham. Much like how we. What?
Sammy's good. Sammy, that was
Miles
good. Sammy.
just burping.
Oh.
Hell
Heck
yeah!
Oh, did you see what
Miles.
Sammy said? Sammy said a good one. I like it.
Miles taking that nice burp. I like it. I dig it.
Good for you, baby boy. Good
The
for
second
you.
time that Zack Snyder has made Miles throw up.
Yeah. Zack Snyder, dude. This is the problem. This is the problem. You
Miles
talk about
knows.
Snyder, and oh my gosh, Miles is gonna get older. He's just gonna hate Zack Snyder. He's not even gonna know why. He's not gonna even know why.
He's just gonna hear
Like,
all the.
he's gonna
He's gonna
hear-
be like,
he's
I
gonna
remember
hear-
on the show where you guys were always talking about Zack Snyder. and
He's
my
gonna
stomach
hear
always
Zack
upset.
Snyder, and he's gonna get like goosebumps or something.
Yeah, no,
like,
no,
like,
it's
he
gonna
get
be
chilly.
automatic
Ooh, ooh, like that. A little jitters.
Don't say his name,
Yeah,
don't say his
name. Yeah. Gosh.
There you go.
Oh man.
Oh, baby boy. All right.
So
Okay.
the Zackster.
Okay,
There you go.
let's move on. Let's keep going with the fact that apparently, now that we're getting even closer to the fact that it's gonna be released, a lot of tea is being spilled. So we already talked about how the studio execs had put pressure on Zack Snyder to make it funnier and to lighten it up in the initial shoots.
Okay.
But he is not getting paid at all for this movie, so that he had 100% creative freedom.
He's doing this for free.
He's doing this. He did this movie.
Free
That shows you-
99.
Hold on, that
He's
shows you his
fine.
love for DC.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then he
I
should be
respect
fine,
the hell
right?
out of that.
You think he's doing that also like because he like I don't know. I don't want to
Closure
I'll
with his
say it, but
daughter,
like
I'm
feels
sure.
bad or something like that. Like no.
What is
think it's
wait,
closure.
hold on. What does Zack Snyder need money for though? Him and his wife are both
That's
producers,
true,
man.
yeah.
Like they
He's
make
killing
tons of
it.
money, dude. Like this is just something for fun for him to do.
Exactly.
I wouldn't even say fun. I'd say more of like a passion, He probably loved what he was doing, and then obviously he had to go away for reasons, and then now he's back, and he really wants to do it. He's like, I said I have to do it. I'm going to do it.
For the fans.
I'm just saying right now, DC wouldn't even have to pay me any money to show up in a film. I'll be there. Just feed me. That's all I ask.
Just feed me.
That's it.
And that's why you would cost more.
Yeah, you'd cost them for
What are
the
you trying to say, Thomas? That I'm fat?
you would they still would have to pay for the food. So it's not free.
It's not
Just
free.
lay it out
You're
already,
expecting them
Thomas.
to pay you.
Just lay it on the table. Yes, we know. That's why I have the beard, so I come with a double chin.
I think you're beautiful.
This is not
Tony,
Tony's
okay?
corner right now. We ain't doing this right now.
Trauma.
Tony's trauma. This is not no.
Trauma.
Why are we live
Today's
bullying
topic.
Tony?
Wait.
I know. This is how you get canceled,
No,
bro.
we're gonna get this live shit's not gonna go up. We're gonna flag it. for
What's that
bullying.
one YouTuber who does like hour content of like canceling someone? Is that Leangelo or something? Or D'Angelo?
D'Angelo Wallace.
Yeah, he did a whole Shane Dawson one. We're next.
but-
I will,
Listen,
okay, before I
He's
go any further,
canceling
then,
himself. We're just here.
before I go any
Easy-
further,
easy,
then
Thomas.
listen. I always, for anyone who wants to know, if you think I'm being serious, I'm not. I always make fun of my own weight. I make fun of me in general. I'm just the type of person who does stuff. All of us here, we're all friends. We make fun of each other. It's just something we like to do for fun. So I don't want anyone to take any of it serious. We're just playing around.
People are like
He's
sending
trolling.
tweets right now.
Secular Stranger says, "Mystery, start writing your apology."
Oh, dude, you got it. Don't worry. Why me? What did I say?
We're just gonna shift the blame to you. That's
Yeah,
it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Just put it on him.
So let's also talk about the fact that now Warner Brother execs are saying that they hated Joss Whedon's reshoots.
Maybe they
So,
asked
of
for
course
something
they did.
lighter and funnier, and then
They hate us 'cause they ain't us.
They didn't want.
They
what we
hate
gave
us
them.
because they ain't.
No,
Yes, they hate
exactly.
us because they ain't us.
They're like trying to bandwagon, like, oh yeah, no, we hated that. Why'd you let the movie be released?
Because they
If
had to
you
deliver
if you
on their
hated it
release
so
date.
much,
And everyone's fake in Hollywood, okay, Thomas? Everyone's fake. Everyone's fake everywhere. Hollywood is fake.
Even Tim's fake.
I am.
That's true. He's a hologram.
He's not even
Mars
real
face.
name.
Vision.
I am Vision.
No, I
Vision's
think
not even
Sean.
No, not me. I ain't
I
not
think there's two
him.
ways you can look at that statement. It's one statement being maybe they asked for a lighter and funnier film, but they didn't want what Whedon gave them. But at the same time, it's like the studio had a release date and they had a deadline. They had to release something, which is sad to say, but
Yeah.
That's how the cookie crumbles.
Speaking of cookie crumbling, reportedly Henry Cavill's not even promoting this movie because of all the rumors going around that Man of Steel reboot is not going to have him. So
That's sad.
dude, the guy. Okay,
so-
listen. Like, I
Why is he
understand
being
he was a
petty?
great Superman, but dude, this guy's got the freaking Witcher right now, which is a very good and successful show. It's already gotten like 3
What else
spinoffs. I
you
think.
got?
I
from
know,
Netflix.
but here's
What
the
else
thing.
you got, Tony?
Marvel is actually, from what I've been hearing, has
That's true.
approached him. And if they get him for a film, that's going to be a slap in the face to DC, and DC's going to realize they messed up.
Right. But it's just like the problem I see. The problem is how I see the problem is like there's no reason or evidence of why he's being let go. You know, like why they don't want him as Superman anymore.
Well, it's almost like the Hulk situation with Marvel. It's like, why can't he get his own film? Because Universal doesn't want to let go of those rights. He can be. They've signed appearance deals.
Right, but why
so
would
he
they
can-
not want Henry Cavill? That's the thing. That's
What I'm saying. It's
he's a
almost like a
beautiful
freaking.
man. He's
it's
too
almost like
beautiful.
a freaking Hulk thing where, like, okay, you're gonna give Superman cameos in all these films, but it's really that hard to give him his own film when you clearly know the first one succeeded well.
I think it's still old. Never mind.
Is
I
it
would
still
say-
Universal?
What?
Hulk?
What?
Didn't you say-
Overall, yeah, his appearance
Really?
wise for the only deal Marvel has with him is they can put him in team up movies and he can cameo and stuff, but Marvel legally cannot make a solo Hulk film because Universal still owns those rights.
Yeah.
But they can do She-Hulk.
Yeah.
She-Hulk is
Which is a
not
different
really
character.
it's a different character. They didn't
So
get the
it's
rights to that
literally
character.
just Hulk. It's not Hulk's universe. Like
Pretty much. That's pretty much the last. No. It's the Hulk and
Sony still has rights on some stuff for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Of course, Sony.
Yeah.
Sony's got Spider-Verse. They're never gonna let go of that.
If they continue
Dude,
to go the right
that-
way, they won't.
Can't wait.
But if you make movies like if you tell people you're gonna make a freaking Sinister Six movie and like 4 other Amazing Spider-Man movies and never deliver on that and get all hyped, then it's there's the
So,
Tony
like,
trauma.
It sucks.
Can I just say I want Henry Cavill to either play The Thing or Hank McCoy.
Nah, dude, that guy's body is too perfect. You
I
gotta give him a
remember
role
when
where
we-
you can show off his body.
I remember
That's
you
why-
said when we
Hank
talked about
McCoy,
like
but like it's
Silver
all
Surfer
actual
was
fur
like
on his body.
oh
What
no,
if
but I
it's,
was
what
like
if he plays Adam Warlock?
But then he'd
That's still
still
an
have
open-
like paint. He'd have
that's still an
he'd be
open
all
position.
yellow.
Gold.
Most of his body will be still showing. Doesn't matter what
I
kind
like
of paint you want to see on it. Make him
I'd
glow.
rather him have silver paint on his body.
Make
than
him
Silver
glow,
Surfer.
dude.
Silver Surfer.
Baja,
Yeah.
Baja.
You telling me? Hold
Baja,
on. You
Baja.
telling me if you saw a gold person with a damn like 8-pack, you wouldn't look at that? Like I'd be like, holy god.
Oh, I
There
will
would
always look at
be
Henry
there
Cavill.
would
I
be a
will
lot
rather
of
look at
like
Harry
people
eight-pack
falling in
as
love
Hank
with
McCoy.
people with gold
That's
I'm
what
bodies.
I
staring
love.
at Dave Bautista the entire time I watch Guardians of the Galaxy because damn, that guy's ripped.
Yes, yeah, there we go.
Dave
There we go.
Bautista.
Producer brings up. Yes, you want a gold guy with an 8-pack? Just get yourself an Oscar statue.
Oh jeez.
He's not wrong.
Boom. Roasted.
Boom, roasted. I'll take it.
I will say,
And,
I've always
The
as
Oscar
a
has been
hairy-
around longer.
Yeah.
So there we go.
as a hairy man, I've always appreciated how Henry Cavill has never shaven anything for any of his roles. I have always
Shaved
appreciated
his mustache. Don't lie.
No, he didn't. He didn't shave.
He
his
did it. He did it.
mustache.
He did
it.
That's why they had to CGI it.
You know why? Because he was filming another great movie called Mission Impossible.
Oh.
That was the best part of the whole thing. He's just like, he starts destroying that guy.
Bro, amazing.
It was the hammer.
I still want to
Tom Cruise that guy.
No, Henry Cavill.
No, that was Henry Cavill. Watch the
No,
trailer.
I know, but he said he goes like that to punch that guy. There, he's fighting.
No, he's fighting the Asian.
He's
guy.
fighting
him and Tom Cruise are both fighting someone
they're
in the
both,
bathroom.
yeah. They both. It's like a
that's right.
2v2 situation, tag team.
2v1.
No, it's 2v1, and he still
2v1.
whips.
Oh, because the Asian guy is like super good. Yeah,
he's a spy
because of the urinals. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's a disadvantage. All right, you Star Wars nerds. Let's talk about how the fact that Game of Thrones star Indira Varma joins Obi-Wan Kenobi in an unknown role. Now, the community is speculating. I'm gonna probably butcher this name, and you guys can kill me for it. Satine Kryze.
Satine's dead.
Yes. So with the
Spoilers,
Clone
Tim.
Wars
Oh,
flashback?
shoot! Sorry,
Good
guys.
shit, Tim.
Okay,
Appreciate that.
So I have a theory.
Did you just?
I have a
No,
theory
that's
about the Kenobi show, and I know it's gonna sound really messed up, but it's basically the whole show is gonna be him like force meditating on Tatooine, and he's just getting PTSD flashbacks.
Yes, I'm
of
hoping
his
for
entire
that.
life, just like over and over.
I
like, every
want it
episode,
to
he's
be
just like,
dark. Yeah,
Well,
dude, that would be perfect.
If they do the scene in Rebels where he finally destroys Darth Maul for good, did you ever see that? When he
Yeah,
fought
that
Obi-Wan?
was bonkers.
Oh my gosh!
Like if they redo that and
Dude,
like
'cause then
bring
even
Darth Maul
Darth
back,
Maul
I
was
would
like,
lose
just
my
do
shit.
it. I'm done. Just do it.
What is that? What is his fight move? It's like no. I don't remember what he starts.
Doesn't he
off,
hold
right?
it like this?
Or like
He goes like that, and
Yeah.
then he goes. No, because it shifts from young Obi-Wan. He's like, I'm not young Obi-Wan.
no,
Then he
yeah,
goes to
no.
Qui-Gon.
It's because boom, Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon.
There you go.
Young, because he's like, not today.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Qui-Gon. This one's for you.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Josue, I agree. If that's the theory, that would be so sick like that. And then maybe he has a vision of baby Luke and he's like, oh, this is what I got to do now.
Oh.
You know?
All I know is the guy's getting ripped for that show.
He is.
I can't.
He is.
I can't wait.
I hope we
Hold
see
on to
Darth
this
Maul.
for you guys,
I
okay?
hope we finally like Darth Maul gets his live action back.
Miles
you know?
knows, man.
Tell him. Tell him web slinger.
He needs.
Tell him.
I want him to come. You know, is this only going to be a one season? Do we know?
Don't know
Save
yet.
it for one season,
It could go. It could be like one of those things where it's meant to be one season, and then it does extremely popular, and then they get more stories out of nowhere.
Yeah,
And they
because
keep it going.
this is right before
It's in between 3 and 4.
Rebels, right?
It's in between 3 and 4.
Oh, so he might not even run into Darth Maul then.
Well, he does run into Darth Maul in Rebels,
In
which takes place
Rebels.
after 3,
That's true.
which is during 3 and 4.
Okay, yeah, okay, so he can.
Say Kenobi.
But also Ahsoka can run into Darth Maul.
Yeah,
in her show.
Baby boy.
Well, no.
the cutest-
No, wait, when
Because
does that take place?
Ahsoka's
Yeah,
show is
never
going
mind.
to
Yeah,
take
yeah,
place
yeah.
after Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
The only Obi-Wan show can have Darth Maul.
Sammy says Qui-Gon Jinn dies.
Sorry, Sammy.
Another spoiler,
Where's
man.
Ralph Boner? I want to talk to Ralph Boner again.
Yeah, Ralph
Oh.
Boner, you still here? Let's talk.
Is it time?
Well, almost. Let's talk some Marvel set photos. I want to talk about some Thor: Love and
Oh,
Thunder
Thor,
set photos.
dude.
Yes.
I'm glad they're
Let's
bringing
talk-
back Ving.
Look at this.
I'm
Melissa
glad- I'm so
McCarthy
glad.
I love it.
dressed as a Hela.
That's so
That's
great,
freaking
dude.
awesome.
That means we're going to get another theater sequence, and I'm so
Have you-
excited for that.
Have you guys seen it? Have you guys seen? I saw it once
Seen
and
what?
I lost the video. Have you seen the video of the
No.
of the theater?
Oh yeah,
sequence?
yeah. And she comes through like the paper
already
thing.
out.
No, they have video that now. You know,
Yeah, there's
actually,
video.
I want to save it for later when it comes out.
Wait.
And she
Yeah,
walks
don't tell
through
me,
it. It's
don't tell me.
Yeah,
hilarious.
shut up.
Don't tell me,
I want to
don't
know
tell
about
me,
it. I want to
don't
save
tell
it
me.
until the movie
She's
comes
playing-
out.
She's playing.
Oh, baby, I'm sorry. Now look at Natalie Portman.
Look what
Natalie
you did.
Portman's in these skies.
What originally was a what if story
No, we
became
really
an actual
upset Miles.
Melissa McCarthy, because okay, you remember the
Look what you did.
where
You know what I like about this whole
Ragnarok,
Natalie
there's the
Portman's
whole,
Jane
like,
Foster being
acting
4,
out.
which this originally was a what if story, and then that what if story became so popular they actually in the future gave her own series, and now we're gonna get it on film. Like, I'm so stoked for that.
I want a movie of the guy holding her shoes.
Just a documentary on what do you do for a living? I hold people in the air with the
I
blue
hold
suit.
Natalie Portman's shoes.
there's Ralph Boner. He's back.
Ralph Boner's here.
What's
What's
up,
up?
Shout out
Demon
Ralph
Spawner?
Boner.
Steven Spots. Let's break hell. All right. Let's also
Oh,
talk
wait, but-
about
but-
how Valkyrie, right? There's still a photo of Valkyrie
But did
on
you
a
see-
horse. Looks awesome.
Dude, she's
Did you see-
reprising her role from Men in Black.
And
Well done. Well done.
wait, did you see? Oh gosh, I sent the picture to the chat of Natalie Portman and Chris Hemsworth. How built they are now? How built Natalie Portman is right now?
That was literally the post you
Portman's
sent
built.
that we just
Chris
showed.
Did you
Hemsworth
show it?
doesn't
No,
surprise me.
no. Did you show that one? I think you showed the one with the hoodie. You didn't show the one where,
Oh, I haven't
It's-
seen the one with her and her.
dude.
Oh,
I
dude,
sent it in the
she's
chat. She's
huge.
built. They just, dude.
You're telling me Padme Amidala is built?
Look in
Yeah,
the
she went
chat
to
that
freaking-
I
Did
look
she
in
go
the
to
chat.
Harvard?
I sent you in the chat the picture. Oh, dude.
She went to
Yeah.
Harvard,
With
didn't
the
she?
I almost break you.
Like, she's got a whole degree in like all that,
What are you
right?
talking about? This is the only photos you sent.
No, and
No, no,
Instagram,
no.
Instagram.
I'm on Instagram.
Dude, no, I didn't. Look, I'll show.
This is the
Here,
only
keep talking,
photo-
and I'll show you.
This is the only
Okay,
photos
chat.
you sent.
Okay,
Yeah,
chat.
Yeah. See, Jake Stewart
Chat,
saw
did
the
Natalie
photos.
Portman go to Harvard?
Oh, swipe. Whoa, what? Did I not send it? Oh, I liked it. I
Wait,
must have.
whoa.
There you go. Look at her. That's her.
Look at
She's
her.
built.
That's not real. That's fake, dude. That's
No.
No,
gotta
that
be
has to
fake.
be.
Look, and then Brie Larson.
Why is Brie Larson there?
Wait,
That's
is
not Brie Larson. That's Chris Hemsworth. That's Chris Hemsworth. That's Chris Hemsworth.
You
Oh my
got
God,
me
I was
for a
like, what?
second because all I
That
saw
was
was
good.
pants, and I was like, okay,
That
and then
was
it just
good.
started glowing up more.
Oh,
Yeah,
well
no,
done.
those are
Well done,
pictures.
Missy. Well done.
Those are pictures right there, guys.
Freaking Natalie Portman's walking around set like this.
She's built. Boom. Hey, I don't mind.
Well-
That's cool. That's cool.
What'd you have for lunch, Natalie Portman? Freaking protein and nails.
Chicken breast.
It's a myth. It's a myth.
Anyway,
Anyway,
shall we do
let's
this
go
one last
on.
time with this show?
what?
What?
No,
What?
I was setting up the next.
I didn't hear what you said.
Well,
I said, should
Spider-Man:
we-
No Way
should-
Home.
Oh, I thought we were on WandaVision. Never mind.
Oh,
No,
we
not
still
yet.
have Spider-Man stuff?
Yeah, look at Tom's suit. I love it.
Oh, sick,
It's the
man.
same one from the last movie, isn't it?
No, it's not because remember he destroyed it in the last movie.
It basically
How
isn't
many
it?
suits
I
do
got
you
a
have?
question. I got a
exact thing
question.
from
It's a
Far
little
From
bit
Home,
different. I
wasn't
think it looks cool. I don't
You
know.
think he's gonna sort of become like Tony Stark a little bit?
Think maybe he's gonna kind of sort of maybe just
know,
a little because
just a little bit. Like a little a little bit of Tony.
Until he gets his bands right, he can't be anywhere near Tony Stark.
You don't think
Well,
so?
what about with the fact that what if he is Tony for the Young Avengers? Like he's gonna try and like bring up Wiccan and Speed and
Okay, let's stop.
We don't
Let's
even know. Hold on. We don't even know where that's
We don't even know where
going
they
yet.
are.
We can't
Wait,
predict
wait,
that
wait.
one yet.
What was the question? I'm sorry. My audio cut out for a second.
I said earlier, I was like, do you think Spooderman is gonna be a little bit of Tony? Like he's gonna become
Yo,
Tony? No.
Nah.
nah, I don't think. Well, because they're doing the Ironheart show, right?
Yeah,
So she's
they've
gonna
already
be the
confirmed
next-
Ironheart.
She's gonna be
And
like the
then-
next Tony Stark.
Oh, okay. Jesus. God. All right.
Actually, she's pretty cool. I like her.
No, I'm just saying there's so many shows.
there's so many shows coming.
But I gotta be
Well,
ready.
there's no movies
But
coming
why
out.
don't we
Peters. This
end
is the next
one?
best thing.
Why don't we end one show tonight, gentlemen and ladies?
Yeah, let's
That was
let's
trying to
say.
let's cut it. Let's cut it.
I was
Let's
saying,
let's
should we
end
do
the
this one
show.
last time
Talk
for this show?
WandaVision.
One last time.
WandaVision, WandaVision.
One last time tomorrow.
That's
Oh,
right,
Holiday
Sammy.
release, they're doing a season two.
Time. You know.
Sammy, let's get
Yeah.
some cheeseburgers because we're gonna be talking
Yeah.
about WandaVision now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All the cheeseburgers you want.
I mean, as you guys saw our reactions already, this at the
This
beginning.
is going to be a free for all. So, to the 9 people who are still watching, thank you so much. But this is going to be
11.
free
Hey,
for
shout out.
all. We love you all very much, and thank you for choosing us to be your podcast.
for Friday.
They're like, I lost the remote, so I have no other choice.
Yeah, exactly.
what are you
I
doing?
want to start just with the positives, guys. Let's talk positives. I only want to hear positive things coming out of your
I have
lips
some
right now.
positive stuff. I do.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it, mystery.
I
Let's
also
go.
have positive stuff.
A very, very solid show. A very well done. Or could you call it a show?
Series.
Miniseries. 9 episodes. Yeah, okay.
It was a show.
Very solid. You know what? I'm gonna say it was solid art. Okay, that was art. It was well done. They did really well.
good.
I think the fact that they made it like it's a TV show and they still put the money behind it as like they were doing like a Marvel movie, or as it seemed like it looked like it with all their just digital work of art. It was brilliant. It was well done. It was the darkness I wanted from Marvel finally. I want more, but I think that's a good little taste of the dark Marvel stories that we didn't think we would ever hear. So well done. We had some outstanding actors and actresses in this movie that just killed it. Elizabeth Olsen just showed that she is better than her twins. And
shit.
I
agree.
She's
not a twin though. She's a little sister.
No, she's little sister. She's doing better than them, I would think. Better actors than them.
Acting wise, yeah, but in the business world, no.
No, probably not. No, she's probably not. She's not even close how much they make. So,
have you guys seen like this cute little song the Mary?
Oh my
Kate
God,
actually
that they're
made?
bowling. They're bowling.
Yeah, with
her
the
little
bowling
sister.
Elizabeth.
Yeah. It's so mean.
Little sister.
It's a whole roast against her little sister.
It's like butt out. B-U-T.
Yeah, B-U-T-T out, butt out, butt out, B-U-T-T out. It's bad. It's so mean. They're like, you're so annoying, you'll never make it. And then they beat her too. It's bad. It's bad. I don't know how they aired it. I don't know how they aired it.
They roundhouse kick her.
Yeah, and then it ended with saying everywhere you go. And then there you go. That's what it ended with. Anyways, Elizabeth Olsen killed it.
Yes.
All the actors I think really killed it, and
Evan Peters killed it. Yeah.
Who's that?
I told you don't.
Who's Evan Peters?
I knew this was gonna happen. I said it last week. I was like,
or no, positive.
Yeah,
positive.
Wait, gosh, I'm forgetting her name. Who plays Agnes?
Catherine Hahn.
Catherine Hahn
Killed it. Absolutely killed it. I'm
Eric's wife.
I'm so yes. She killed it. That's all I gotta say.
She's not getting any awards in the next award season.
She killed it. She did really well. So whatever you guys have to say.
Paul Bettany did really well.
Yeah, he did. He played a great Vision role.
I think he did a better Vision in this series than he did in all the Marvel movies.
Well, because I think Paul Bettany has always done very well is like
you can't say that.
Well, here's what I think.
No, to Thomas, not to you.
Oh,
to Thomas, because he's a new creation, so he obviously is supposed to act all funky and beep bop boop bop boop.
But here's the thing. What I want to add on to that Paul. I want to add to the Paul Bettany thing.
Hold on. If we're gonna debate, let's take turns.
What happened?
Okay, let me finish Paul Bettany.
And then
Paul Bettany in his role of Vision, you could really tell from the first time you see Vision to now how much intelligent he's gotten and how he's been better. I don't know. He's more poetic and stuff like that, like talking wise. And so that's what I think he always did well. So, but anyways, whoever's next, that's all I got to say. I know I kind of didn't leave you guys any crumbs, but whoever else wants to say anything.
I was just going to say, I agree with Thomas because this was the first time. I mean, obviously I think with this Vision, we've gotten to see so many different personalities and everything with him.
Yeah, that's true.
And I know that was all part of the whole magic and everything of the aspect of what was going on in that world, but also as White Vision. I mean, he was terrifying, dude.
Yeah,
he really honestly, when I saw him, I'm like, that looks freaking cool, but I would be scared if I saw that thing. And just to see that fight that they have, just to see that, and then Vision popping in on Scarlet Witch every now and then, like, hey, what's going on? Is everything good here? All right, I'm gonna go fight that guy again. But no, I really think that this was probably Vision's best, like, thus far, the best Vision we've seen.
You feel for Vision.
Yeah, you really do. And we'll talk about something that happens in this show that really hit there, but it really, I really liked the way this show overall, I guess I'll just lead into my thoughts too. Overall, the show was just an enigma of questions and a lot of fun to talk about every single week, to theorize. I mean, I think this is something, and this is where I'm also going to be very fortunate enough to talk with you guys every week. I've never done something like this with a podcast, and to do this every week, this is something that I would look forward to every week. Like, oh man, okay, WandaVision, can't wait to see what everyone thinks. I can't wait to hear the audience's, reaction. Like, this was something that I can never replace ever again. Like, this was like more of an experience for me rather than something else. So this show will always have a special place in my heart because of how much fun we've had doing this.
We've had a lot of fun.
It was
Tony,
fun.
that means a lot to me. I'm glad.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
And yeah, this podcast grew out of an idea of doing weekly for WandaVision.
Yeah.
And it was even fun to see how much the community was involved, right? Everybody was talking every single week. Starting Saturday morning, there was new memes, right?
This community, I feel like, was a lot bigger than like the Mandalorian community.
Yeah,
all over.
I think with this show though, it's because it gave you that idea every week. It was like, what's gonna happen next? Who's gonna show up next? There was more talk.
Yeah,
there was way more to talk about every episode rather than Mandalorian. It was like, okay,
theories and stuff.
Yeah, with Mandalorian, it's like, okay, he finishes one mission and we know he's going off to the next place. So what's gonna happen? And it's more of just questions. Is like, who's gonna show up? What's gonna happen? Is he gonna do the fighting again? Like, it was more like, whereas WandaVision, it was like, okay, we saw this in the corner, like this has to mean something compared to leading up to this. It was like kind of like putting the pieces of the puzzle.
Everyone was doing their own puzzle boards.
Exactly. And that's really what was different from Mandalorian to WandaVision, at least for me. Like, for Mandalorian, I was just watching it casually. There was a part when I missed like 4 weeks and I was like, whatever. Oh, the Boba's now in the show. Okay, I'll watch that at some point. And then having the Mark Hamill spoil his own cameo for me, I was like, oh well, thanks, Mark. Yeah, exactly. That freaking photo. I'll have that engraved.
I was like, just don't put anything. That's it. It's just simple as that.
But now with this show, I knew that until I watched it from like Thursday night until I would watch it Friday night, I turned off all my social media apps. I completely disconnected. I was like, I'm not having anything spoiled.
Just
because
signs out every account every freaking Saturday. He's got to sign back in.
Exactly. Yeah. It was just like, that was the show. It was so involved. And it was like, it was fast. It was quick paced. You had to be in the know. And I don't think Mandalorian was that.
No, I mean, this show, it's like, so many people wanted to watch it at midnight.
Yeah,
it's like nobody wanted to wait a day. I mean, I remember at the beginning we were doing that, and then afterwards, Missy and I were just like, all right, I know we worked the next day, but midnight, baby.
I think it was like the last couple episodes you started texting us. I'm like, you actually watched it?
I was like,
this is a me and Josue conversation, but we can get Tim in here now.
I was going into a Friday. It's all right.
Yeah, he has to wait like 5:45. And
I just like, all right,
getting 4 hours of sleep.
Right when we finish it, we would like talk for like 2 minutes. Like our theories, and I'm like, all right, I gotta sleep.
Yeah, bye.
I gotta go to bed. But that was fun to do that. It was fun to do that. I don't regret doing that.
I personally think we won't get this again until Loki. Maybe.
Yeah, because I don't see. I don't know if
I feel like
Falcon and Winter
Soldier will just start breaking down as to where the story's gonna go.
I don't know. I feel like the more I see Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the more hyped I'm getting for it.
Oh, I'm super excited for it, dude.
It's probably going to be good. I just don't think it's going to be, because the thing with this show, that what it had people speculating.
Yeah,
it had so much, and people love to speculate, as we love to speculate.
Right, but go ahead.
But I don't think the show, like everyone's gonna enjoy watching it, but I don't think
I think it's going to be
people
a
are
lot.
gonna have as.
It's going to be like
There's
the
not going to be as
Mandalorian.
much
Big
involvement of people
speculation,
speculating and theorizing.
Like there was
but it may shock
massive,
us. It really may shock
massive
us.
speculations for this show. Massive ones.
I just think it's going to be a lot more like the Mandalorian of like,
Yeah.
okay, we're going to go over here and we're going to fight these people. All right, we did that. All right, let's go over here now
Well,
and we're
I
going to go
think-
fight these people.
I think how it's
And-
gonna end each episode, it'll be like a to be continued in the next episode instead of like, mission by mission, Dungeons
Yeah.
and Dragons style. I think it's like
Josue, I want to hear what you have to say.
to be continued. Yeah, Josue, my bad. Go ahead. Oh, you can't hear us.
Oh.
He doesn't even want to talk to you anymore.
Oh, his audio.
Oh no, his
Oh,
audio's
they're
off.
talking to me. Oh yeah, my audio is so off right now.
Oh no!
I've been fighting this the entire stream.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's
What
your
was the
turn.
question.
Yeah, I want to
It's
hear
your
what,
turn.
what you think about what
Thoughts. WandaVision.
Winter Soldier.
WandaVision. Okay, so from as everybody could see from the opening, I was pissed. I'll be honest with you. I loved WandaVision up until the last episode. I was mad.
Stay positive. Stay positive.
Positives only.
Oh, is
Positive only.
No. Keep going.
He said he wanted to hear my honest opinion.
Were any of your questions answered? No.
Just go.
Okay, I hated it. I absolutely hated the ending. I looked at Joe and I was like, I think I hate the ending. I think Marvel was like, and then they just crashed, dude.
Yeah.
Like their rocket just fell down to the ground and exploded. No survivors. But then I watched it again.
Oh.
But then I watched it again.
And he still hated it.
Wait.
No. And I think the reason why I hated it so much was because I expected so much from this series. I have been building my own, it's going to be this and it's going to be this and they could branch off to this and they could branch off to this and do all this stuff.
And answer all of our questions that we've been asking the last 8 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it didn't do that, it didn't do any of that. So I was let down. But I watched it again. Now knowing that I'm not going to get anything that I want. Right? I'm not getting anything that I want.
It's not necessarily true.
I didn't get anything I want. Anyways, I watched it again, and then I thought about it. And then I thought about all of WandaVision. And I thought to myself, why did I hate that last episode when it was actually a really good finale? It was a great way to end this slice of MCU. And I think it's because I guess just with all the MCU and the Infinity Saga, I've been so used to looking for the next piece that's going to connect onto the next story that I'm not even paying attention to the story that I'm being given. And so now that I watched it again, I feel complete. Like I feel like I understand this story that's past the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe and the Infinity Saga now gone. This is a story about two people who are trying so hard to be together, but it just doesn't work.
It's so sad. It really is.
And it's bittersweet, and it's beautiful because it brings in family, it brings in love. And usually everybody's like, oh, at the end of the show or movie, the character gets what they want. But in this, she doesn't, Yeah. And I think that's really refreshing.
No, it was it was a tough pill to swallow.
Josue, it's truly what Vision said.
But
it's
I think this is a beautiful series.
Yeah. What is pain?
What is grief?
I want to elaborate on that a little bit more too.
What is grief if love's not persevering?
The reason why fans are so mad about this ending was because you had weeks and weeks of, like you just said, speculation, everything. There was a lot of rumors that a lot of people were thinking were true. There was going to be supposed to be a secret big cameo. None of this was actually ever confirmed. It was all speculation. And I think fans were so pissed off that And I was too, but then I'm like Josue. I got around to actually seeing the episode for what it was that everyone was expecting Mephisto. That was the big hot lead to like Mephisto's going to show up in this show. They've been teasing it. They've been teasing, parts of it. The twins were like a huge tease of it as well. And Mephisto didn't show up, and it's like, okay, I understand that, but I think the show offered more to the way it ended rather than what you guys wanted. I mean, I get it. We all wanted one thing. We all were expecting something. But I think overall, when you really watch the show, it's more just focusing on, of course, seeing what Wanda went through and now what she has to go through going forward and how she's going to make things right going forward. Obviously, and I think it was either Tim or Mar that said it, but the ending post-credit scene, obviously, when she's sitting in the shack, that was a big, it reminded me of Thanos.
Yeah.
I think we all agreed, like, oh, this is a big Thanos nod. Like, Thanos, after he completed what he needed completed, he went off to that farmland and started a new life. This is kind of what Wanda's doing now in the middle of nowhere. And she's trying to find her family. Yeah, exactly. I just
where
really,
do you guys think she is?
I had just read something that it was something to do with Wanda. It was about all the Easter eggs of the show. And it was somewhere that had to do with the comics, where she went out to hide.
You
don't think she's in Sokovia?
So do you want my real answer or my cynical answer?
Oh, give me the real answer.
Well, I think it's Sokovia as well. Yeah.
Okay. And what's your made up answer?
Canada. It was filmed in Canada.
Oh,
great.
Interesting. I thought it was Norway.
No, it was filmed in Canada.
I thought she dipped all the way to Norway.
Oh, so she's with Thor?
Yeah.
Wasn't it filmed in Georgia?
Yeah, it was filmed in Georgia.
That scene was filmed in Canada.
Georgia.
All different places.
Yeah.
Santa Clarita.
Georgia, LA, and Canada.
And Santa Clarita.
And Santa Clarita. Tony, Josue, I'm with you guys. Like, I had a conversation with one of my peers last Tuesday. And he was like, that cameo is going to be Reed Richards and Hayward is going to be Ultron. It's just going to happen. Like, why else would he be so obsessed with Vision? And then literally there's like a recording of our class. And I just turned to him like, or Hayward's just a dick. And that's what, so that's what I said. So one of my law classes has me saying Hayward's a dick. So yeah, there you go.
It's funny that you mentioned that, because like, although I am like, I love the ending and I love the series, there are a lot of questions that were not answered. And some of them I feel like they'll never get answered, which is why I'm upset. So for example, what the hell was Hayward's plan?
I think
should we start getting into questions now?
I think honestly, we will get that answered in Captain Marvel 2.
You think so?
I really do think so.
With
Sword being such a major aspect of the Captain Marvel comics, I think Sword will return in Captain Marvel 2.
I think, I think there was a big separation of two different ways, like this show has just set up. With the Monica ending post-credit scene, Captain Marvel 2, all those people still over there in Westview, Captain Marvel 2. And then people outside of Westview, Wanda, whatever happened to everyone else, Vision, is going to be for the other movies that she's going to be in, which is Doctor Strange.
I want to know when Vision's going to
That's what I think. I genuinely think he's going to come back in
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, probably.
That's the only way, because I think she's going to go a little cuckoo.
Now can we talk a little bit about that too? I want to. Okay, Thomas, say what you want to say, but I want to talk about Spectre-Vision for a second, because a lot of good stuff happened with that. But go ahead and say what you'd say.
Okay. Well, my thing is that, like, how you guys brought up how, like, it was an amazing story, and it showed, that as much as she tried, she couldn't have this family that she loved so much, and like, that's what happens sometimes. You love someone, but you have to let them go.
Yeah.
Until that end credit, that post-credit scene where now she's flipping through the pages. She's going to bring her children back.
Wow. You know what, too? I was expecting something else in that. I thought like Doctor Strange was just going to show up. He found her. And
so you're upset because of that.
You don't want her to, because Thomas doesn't want her to be evil.
I love Scarlet Witch as this version. I love this Wanda so much that she had such an amazing arc right here to being this powerful woman that she is, and that coming to terms with, all the crap that she has gone through in her life. And even like when the townspeople are waking up and they're like, please, I just need to see my daughter and make sure like, when we go to sleep, it's your nightmares that we see. And she's like, no, you're okay. You're okay. Like she's going crazy with like this amount of guilt that she has. Now we're going to make her the villain. Like,
well, we don't know that for sure.
Let me elaborate a little bit on a theory that I have.
I low-key thought they were going to jump her like right there. They're like, hey, yo, Wanda.
Like a witch.
She's like, I like your cut, G.
Like a witch, they were going to burn her at the stake like a witch.
That's not fair though. You can't call her a witch after, because technically she did hold them hostage. So this is just the hostage.
She's still a witch. Yeah.
The hostagee getting revenge to the captor.
Yeah, but
I got a theory about that whole Scarlet Witch, and this is like straight up mine. I haven't read any of this anywhere. I think from what we see at that post-credit scene of her reading the Darkhold, and then, of course, her hearing her kids, I think what's going to happen is we're going to see her maybe going through different multiverses. She's going to maybe find out a way how to open the multiverse, which is going to attract Doctor Strange's attention because he's going to notice something's off. From there...
Or has the multiverse been open already?
We don't know, exactly. From the multiverse... of madness, I think that's when, being that the Darkhold and Nightmare are similar, I think that's when we'll get introduced to Nightmare. Or what if it is Nightmare that was the one as the kids to tempt her to open up the multiverse? Because he is trapped. He is a demon that is trapped within the multiverse. And the only way to really let him out is to really open the multiverse. So what if that calling to Wanda was Nightmare trying to
I agree with that. I genuinely think these two kids that we have seen are gone for good. Like these two are gone for good. If we were to see Wanda's kids again, it will be from another universe, multiverse, whatever.
That's funny. Okay.
I think these kids, their time has come. Like they're no more.
Well, yeah.
They were fake, and that's why they're not. They're gone.
Died.
Yeah.
So. Also,
did any of you get like Titanic feels? I don't remember. This might be like,
what?
Do you remember in James Cameron's Titanic, there's a scene where like a couple is putting their kids to bed while the ship is sinking.
Yeah.
And I totally felt that when Wanda and Vision are telling their kids, thank you for choosing us to thank you for choosing me to be your mom. Yeah, I was like, yes.
Don't ruin a beautiful scene.
Getting Titanic feels.
There was a perfect meme of that scene, and it's like Wanda and Vision downstairs saying goodbye, and then it's Tommy and Billy upstairs as the red glow, and it's the scene from at the end of Infinity War where Nick Fury's like, motherfucker, and he's like disappearing.
Okay, so this is what I thought it was gonna happen. Maybe you guys did too. When Wanda and Vision are down there and like they're saying their goodbyes, I thought that's where you would find out that now that those two visions have combined into one vision or something like that. And like
that's another thing. That's what I want to talk about.
You see him disappear, but it's like still the pieces of Vision is right there, and it's the white one. But
wait. I do want to hear my theory before. So
I want to hear his theory.
I want you guys to hear my theory.
Okay.
So Tony said Scarlet Witch is gonna go through the multiverse to find her kids. Then you were talking about Nightmare. I have a theory that the kids or because I'm still not giving up Mephisto's gonna be.
I'm not giving that up either.
In
I am
phase
not
4.
giving it up.
No, it's not.
No
Saul.
It's not Saul. They've gone too far in this show to set it up.
They've gone too far.
It may not happen now, but there's a lot of more dark shows that are going to be coming.
Watch us get pranked. It's called Multiverse, but it's like nothing happens.
It's gonna be Doctor Strange, Ralph Boner. How about
there
that?
you go. No, like Multiverse is not even. Like,
y'all are salty about Ralph Boner, but I warned you about that one.
No, I'm not.
I have things to say about that.
Okay.
I have things.
My theory is that the kids are trapped in hell with Mephisto, and Wanda's gonna have to become the bad guy. And like Thomas, you don't want her to become the bad guy. She doesn't want that either. And my speculation is that Mephisto is going to make her the bad guy, even though she doesn't want to. And you know how they're saying that Doctor Strange is gonna have to fight her in Mom. She's gonna have to fight him against her will. She's gonna be the bad guy.
She signed with the devil. Is that what she?
That name drop was pretty hard.
Sold her soul for rock and roll, man.
Wait, what
you
happened?
guys got that name drop, right?
What?
Yeah, more powerful than the Sorcerer Supreme.
Sorcerer Supreme.
Oh, yeah.
That was. Oh,
sorry, Doctor Strange,
But
a loser.
Technically, and I was reading a thing that they haven't confirmed or they haven't really called him that yet.
Yeah.
So he hasn't,
wait.
He hasn't been given.
No, he
the
calls
title.
himself the Master of the Mystic Arts.
He hasn't given. He hasn't been given the title of Sorcerer Supreme yet.
Oh God.
Isn't that the same?
No, it's gonna be nobody. She wasn't called Scarlet Witch until now. Thomas, it's gonna be the same thing. It's the multiverse. It's gonna be. That's when you find out the.
They
Sorcerer
want it to be a big
Supreme.
build up. Like when she got her name Scarlet Witch, I finally
You
lost
really
it.
are the Sorcerer Supreme. Cut to black.
Here, so let's talk a little bit about.
Let me get the chicken supreme. Yo, Sorcerer Supreme, bad.
Extra sauce.
I got it.
I want to talk about Vision, man. Vision, I think, was one of the best parts of this show. Both Visions. To see, as a fan, I was very happy to see two Visions fighting. Like, you cannot ask for any more. That was beautiful.
I have a question.
Have you ever heard of the thought experiment, the boat of Theseus?
Boat of Theseus. Wait, but before that, doesn't White Vision, his voice is a little bit of Ultron-y?
No.
It just sounds like
it sounds so robotic.
I gave it up
Mark.
already. I already gave it up. Give it up. It didn't happen. IMDb
sounded no. I'm just saying it sounded more robotic at first.
Tim, don't ever believe everything on IMDb. It's
that's not what I'm saying. No. I genuinely,
yes.
Yeah, it sounded more robotic. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. More
Yeah, don't believe everything on IMDb. Yeah, stop looking at the multiverse cast list. There we go. Don't get excited for Tobey Maguire and all of them.
Yes, I'm serious. Don't, because if
gonna...
but I really like that when he's talking to him and explaining to him who he is, and White Vision was like, I want to hear it out. Let me hear you out. And then he's like, all right, so this is what happened, so and so and so. And then he brings up the boat of what was it, Theseus?
Theseus.
Theseus.
By the way, the memes that have come out of that, so funny. I saw one, it was the Tower of Terror and the Guardians of the Galaxy, and it said, have you ever heard of the boat of Theseus?
Yes.
That one was hilarious. But no, I really like the whole breakdown conversation Vision pretty much had with himself in a way, where he just basically said, I'm just a thought. I really am. I'm just literally a thought.
You're saying Vision's a thought?
Vision's a thought, dude. Vision's a thought, dude. It's just that way. And
Sean.
He's like, hey, but look at that new sexy body. I might have to get into that now. He's like, I'll get Wanda, no problem. But I really like, and then he like touches the stone. By the way, the stone looked cool.
Yeah, and then they started making out.
His eyeballs became real. It was gross.
That right there told you that Vision, some of Vision went inside of that.
Yeah, well, that's all the thoughts the actual thoughts.
It sounds wrong.
Those are the thoughts.
Went inside of him.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, the thoughts of Vision are in him
now. I'm trying to have a serious Vision conversation, but we're all laughing.
He went really inside of him, right, Tony?
Shut up.
That piece of Vision was just.
You know, he looks like that one guy from that movie, Epic movie, the freaking one they make fun of Narnia.
Have you guys? Wait. So this is my question. This is a genuine question. Can this Vision like turn into a human form? Like, is he gonna be like albino or something? Like that's. I'm trying to think here.
He turns into a Yeti.
That's the Yeti you see on freaking Matterhorn.
At this point, I could have sworn there was going to be like a does not compute.
I don't hate the Vision, man.
There's so many great memes now out there.
Yeah.
There was the WandaVision when I sent you. It was like, do you know why it's called WandaVision? And it's like, and he's like saying, because the show is like a television show going through Wanda's life. That's why it's WandaVision. He's like, no, because my name's Wanda. No. My name is Vision and her name's Wanda. And he's like, hilarious.
No, I'm still stuck on the Vision memes.
Oh, the
Those are
Vision
so
meme. Have you guys
funny.
seen that?
Is that
It
the
was
one where
trending.
at the end where he's got
The one where he's
turtleneck?
wearing a turtleneck and
Yeah.
a chain. Vision.
Vision.
Okay, sorry, Jared goes up, but yes.
Vision.
Let's hear
I'm-
more. Let's
I
hear
just
more
wanna
about
know,
White Vision. What do you think? What's his future? What do you think?
That's what I'm saying. I want to know where he went. Like he just was like, after he got the knowledge, he's like, yo, deuces. Bounced.
What the hell? You just learned that the love of your life is just down the
That's
street.
the second
and
time
you're
Vision
like,
has done that in this show too. He did that
No,
again
see,
with Darcy. When Darcy told him everything, he bounced.
What happened was
You go to Wanda,
Spectrum Vision told Vision, wait, so you just reminded me of everything. He's like, yeah, fam. He's like, so we have 2 kids, and he's like, yeah. Do I owe child support? Yeah.
Oh, no
shit. And he did.
No, it's gonna be like Bucky. That's what.
That's what I hate. That's what I hate. That is what
it's gonna be like
I'm
Bucky.
so hoping it's not.
What do you mean?
He's gonna go to
He's
Haiti.
already done
Captain
this
America
like
goes
that.
out on an adventure to find Bucky.
Or maybe he's gonna be like Thor though. What if he becomes a fat Vision?
Oh my god.
Thought Vision
Please,
becomes fat.
Please, I'm throwing this out in the universe. I want there to be just a scene somewhere down the line where White Vision is wearing a baseball hat and sunglasses, and nobody recognizes who he is. Everything else is the same. It's just sunglasses and a hat. And he's like, how much are those pairs? Yeah, I'll take 10.
We literally did that for like 8 years. We did Bucky not knowing who the hell he was, Cap going after him.
Oh, Vision
and
knows
then
who he
him
is.
remembering himself, and then losing connection with Iron Man, and then now he's getting his own spinoff show. Like, I don't want that. We did that beat. We don't need to do that again.
Spinoff show now.
Jake Stewart said here it was kind of lame to me. White Vision was scary for 2 seconds. Do you guys agree with that?
No,
I think when
I think
when he grabs Wanda's face and like starts squeezing.
when he
it.
walks out of the
That
fire,
was
dude, that was
scary.
such a nice shot. Like that shot when of him walking out of the fire, I was like, oh my god, give me
That's
a
a good one,
poster
too.
of that.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
and
want
that
I don't
Funko
want
Pop.
a
It looks
Bucky Vision.
amazing.
Oh yeah. The
I wanna talk
Agnes
about
one
that
looks
Funko
pretty
Pop.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about that Walmart exclusive.
The
Just go to
Walmart
Frankenstein's. You probably find
exclusive.
it for, like, if you
Oh,
go
is that
early-
the glow in the dark one?
Yes.
If you go early to Frankenstein's, you could probably get it at a reasonable price.
ladies and gentlemen.
You think so?
But
Yeah, usually that's how it happens. Which one did I buy?
When do you?
I'm
think-
selling it for $300.
Go
Yeah, how
this
much
weekend.
does those go down in value now that
What?
kids are dead?
Go to Frankenstein's this
right now.
week. Well, when does the pop come out?
I don't know. I
The
think
pop? Oh,
I think it already
gosh.
went out, or I think it went out for
No.
pre-order.
Okay.
Okay, that's pre-order.
Find
So
out
you gotta
the
be
date.
remember. Pre-order is just to make sure that
I
people.
will text you because my audio is still cutting out.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
yes.
So finally, and I think this is like the best way to wrap up this episode.
Say it.
Let's
Say his
let's
name.
talk Ralph Boner.
Yes.
Mark, take it away.
Wait, but are we not going to talk about our questions that have never been answered and that are just
After,
like?
Yeah, I
after,
have-
I want to
We're
hear
gonna talk
Mark
about
talk
Boner.
about
Ralph
Ralph
Boner.
Boner.
Okay.
Just talk Boner.
No.
Who's
You want to talk
I
about
want-
boners?
I want to punch. Okay. If I don't think that they casted Evan Peters just as a boner joke. I don't think so. Because
I
if
do.
they did, then
I
the
do too.
casting director deserves to be sucker punched in the face. Like, seriously. That is so messed up. If they just were like, here, this is what we're going to
I
do.
think that was Marvel's biggest spit in the face to the fans right there.
Yes.
You were just
So-
like,
Ralph Boner said, "Please don't hurt me."
I still think that like the whole Jimmy has like some person on the witness protection program that's
Mhm.
stuck in the hex. I still think that Evan Peters, Ralph Boner is still Quicksilver from
I agree.
X-Men. I still think
you know
I'm
what
holding on.
you know what I relate this to? It was like that scene from Christmas Story where Santa kicks Ralphie down the chair. Santa was Kevin Feige, and we were the fans wanting Quicksilver to
Shoot
be
your eye out, kid.
Evan Peters, and
Yeah.
you'll shoot your eye out, kid. Boom, our freaking dreams and hopes down the drain.
yeah. I was pretty pissed. The fact that
Listen,
for me, the worst part was that Evan Peters goes, huh, Boner. Like,
Listen.
Well, see,
Yeah, no.
I told
that's-
all of you
that-
last week, don't expect much from
No,
that character.
I
It's
still
going to be
think he's Quicksilver, and I think that hot boner is a good
Peter.
nod to it, because Peter would totally do something like that. If you were in witness protection and you needed to choose a name, you would choose boner.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm gonna disagree with you on that is because they took off his necklace and it looked like that was
right. That's what I was thinking. Is like the necklace was gone, and then he was like, he was scared.
The necklace off, right? We don't know if he still goes super speed.
It was enchanted. What else would the enchantment have on it?
Just to control him.
He got scared. Like, I'm going with Tim on that though. He
was scared, dude. Once he took it off, like how young is he supposed to be? He's not supposed to be super young.
He's supposed to be in like his late 20s, I would say.
Like if
Maybe
he's a true
mid-20s.
superhero, like he'd be like, "Oh, I gotta go f some things up right now."
He would have been like, "Whoa!"
He took it off, and then he was like,
I really just think Marvel did this just because one, Evan Peters is a good actor, so they probably wanted to bring him in for something, and I think they just kind of knew they can throw the fans one way, and then kind of just leave it alone. It's like, oh yeah,
Evan Peters.
What about Evan Peters? Yeah, we don't talk about him.
Evan Peters literally went, "I'm just happy to be part of something."
That's what he
literally
said.
said
He
that.
really said
He's
that.
like, I'm just happy to have a paycheck, man.
He was like, I always wanted to work part of Marvel, and here we go.
I think
Marvel.
That's like so messed up. Like that's such a spit in the face.
She's just
I am 100%
Peters
on
fan.
board with you. I really, because as a fan of like, the X-Men and the multiverse, you're thinking, oh, great. Like they're setting it up now. This is what we've been waiting for since they bought Fox back like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
It feels like probably was. And freaking, I've been waiting for this, and this is the perfect time, the perfect character to introduce, especially with this show, the whole thing happened in Age of Ultron, and
It could be. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna reference to The Shining. If you remember, you see the destroyed car, the destroyed red buggy, and that's because that was the car they
Stanley
used.
Kubrick.
Is Stanley Kubrick? As the car. Stanley Kubrick was like, "No, we're f the book. We're going my way." That was his way of saying "f you." So maybe this was Marvel's way of saying "f you guys."
So I have a little thought experiment for all of you.
Okay.
So, episode 5 ends with us seeing Quicksilver there, right? And it's like, oh my God, here we go.
It's showtime.
Let's say it ends there. The writing ends there. And we leave it up to the internet to finish out the rest of the series.
If it ended where?
Like that was Marvel's input, and it then left the rest of the 4 episodes to the fans to write. Do you think we would have gotten a better ending?
No,
because here's Marvel is doing this for a reason. Marvel has always done things for a reason. They've been doing, for the longest time. For Christ's sake, like everything's planned out to the T. I don't think
Is it Tim? Is it Tim?
If not, then they're great. If not,
I still got beef
Josue,
that in Endgame Captain America doesn't say I can do this all day after standing up to Thanos' sword.
I can back Tim's
It's
statement
the perfect opportunity.
They did have this plan from the start because they brought back all the unknown people that you didn't see in Iron Man 1 and notice in Far From Home.
Yeah. So
remember they brought back Ralphie from Iron Man 1 and Spider-Man Far From Home to work with
to work with
that was a character like I didn't even notice until going back to rewatch Iron Man 1, and I'm like, oh, he was
the little
Tony Stark building in a cave with a bucket of scraps.
I'm not Tony
I'm
Stark.
not Tony Stark.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah,
that guy.
So no one ever goes untouched, and
everything is. I think
something
it's
comes
like,
back full, and that took about 10 years to get cleared up. Like, where the hell has that guy been in 10 years?
So we're not going to see White Vision in 10 years.
Even longer, because that's supposed to be like in 2025. So
Marvel, I will stand by it. Marvel or the MCU, they do everything for a reason. And this show, it wasn't just like how the trilogy, the last trilogy of Star Wars was, how it was just terribly written. I think this is really well written for a reason. It's all connected. What you like?
You could say
the sequel trilogy is great.
Is doo-doo.
Okay. No, it's not.
It makes episode 1 look like a masterpiece.
Bro,
Episode 1 is a masterpiece.
Leia ain't Mary Poppins, bro. I don't think the Force works that way.
If you're about to talk doo-doo about Jar Jar Binks,
Oh no,
honestly,
no. I love
probably
Phantom
the
Menace.
greatest character we've gotten, the greatest comic relief. BB-8, who? Jar Jar
I don't like
Binks.
BB-8, so it's
Jar
okay.
Jar
No.
literally
Oh,
hands
sweet.
the Senate over to Palpatine.
I'm
and
talking
starts the
about-
first Galactic Empire. It's because
Jar
of
Jar
Jar Jar.
single-handedly wins that war in Naboo, and he didn't even mean to.
Jar Jar single-handedly
He's
destroys
just so powerful.
democracy.
Things just happen around him.
No. We're talking about the shitty new trilogy now. So
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I'm not talking about Phantom Menace. I like Phantom Menace. But anyways,
just don't let Rain Johnson do a Star Wars movie and do any other movie but a Star Wars.
You gotta go
movie,
do
and that's
3.
fine. Yeah, and I'm probably not gonna go see them in theaters.
It's gonna
They're gonna be
suck.
great.
Well, it has nothing to do with any of this new stuff.
We'll watch them on HBO Max.
Yeah.
I mean Disney Plus.
yeah. Anyways,
But Josue, I
Ralph
want to hear
Boner.
your rebuttal to why you think the fans would do a better ending.
Oh, well, so I've been a part of this whole listening to everybody's conspiracy theories on what they think is what. I feel like and I know what you're gonna say. You're like, oh, you want to have like give us everything. No. I've been so pretty much up to the end of the finale, there were certain people who I was watching, whether it be on YouTube or on like TikTok or on Instagram, who they were giving like I don't know anything about the finale, but this is my explanation of what the finale could have been. And listening to some of the stuff that they have said, and they definitely leave spots open so that they can branch off into the multiverse and stuff like that. It was fantastic. Will I say it was better than this finale? It could have been. It could have been. Now, did the finale happen? Yes, it did. Was it amazing? Yes, I can now see that it was a really great finale, and I'm excited to where things go. But they've left so many things open-ended that it's like, so it's the way I explained it to Jolene was it's like opening a door and you're like, oh, it's nighttime. I better close my door to my house. And then you like push the door closed, but you leave it wide open, and then you just put the little string lock, and that's what they did. They're like, yep, that's the finale. Boom. Instead of closing the door, locking it, dead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if it was the fan ending, it would have been way too expensive for TV.
Yeah, that's true.
But you got to remember, Tim, all these TV shows that Disney Plus is doing, Marvel's putting the same budget as they would in the film.
Well, maybe multiverse is gonna be freaking.
There's so many questions from the series that just have.
Oh no, there was a ton. Like I want to know where. Okay, for one, where did Vision go? For two, what happened to Agnes? Like, okay, we're gonna turn her back, but like, what happened to her? Did she go to hell? Where did she go? You know, it's like
there's no more Westview, really.
Yeah, Westview's gone.
There's still the town of Westview.
She's the nosy neighbor of Westview.
You know what I just realized? Do you remember, like, at the very beginning, how the police, like the cops were like, Westview doesn't exist, like Eastview.
Eastview.
That's another question.
But
what the hell is Eastview?
Wait, but the thing is that the cop was saying like, oh, Westview doesn't exist, but why did Wanda have that deed then? That just
had the what?
You know, like because she
no,
had
I've thought about that too
into-
since the start. Like I
just thought about that. I don't know.
I was like, what is Eastview? Like,
no, because then it becomes Eastview, right?
No, it didn't. When she took down the hex, it was still Westview.
It's always been Westview.
Yeah, when she drove
And the
into
cops
it,
and the cops said it's not Westview.
They
There's
said
no
it doesn't
such thing as a
exist.
Westview.
Oh,
But-
you know what?
but how about this, Mar? When did Vision buy the deed? Because the last conversation they had when they're sneaking away in their little hotel room is he says, I think this works. So they were still at like the early phases of their relationship. So when the hell did he buy her a house?
Right before they did the nasty after that scene. Right before he's like, you know what? I'm gonna throw all my chips.
Right after that scene is when he gets impaled by Ebony Maw.
I said
and then...
right before. No, because they take a little stroll, and Vision's basically the internet. So he's like, while they're walking, he's like, all right, looking through houses, scrolling, using Tony Stark's credit card, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yeah. So, anyways,
all you had to do, no, you see, that takes too much time. All you had to do was blink, and there we go. It was all taken care of.
It's like,
and then the paper was printing out of his mouth, like that.
The receipt.
He's like Ultron, dude. He just hacks into the freaking. He hacks into the bank, grabs the money, and transfers.
He's like, oh, nothing. Don't worry about
What
that.
did he write on it then? What did he write that little?
No, it was
How do we know?
all printed out.
Okay, that's another thing. Where did that map come from? How do we know it was even Vision who put that there?
That's true.
So you think she's still giving us a fake story?
What if it was
Then-
Agnes trying to lead her there to start all that?
That's what
Why?
Why? Okay. All right. So she has this deed to this empty lot. Agnes is right next door with this like basement ruin. How? What's the coincidence? What's the coincidence that that Wanda moved into a house that is right next to Agnes's house that has like this basement spooky lair thing, Because I don't think
All I
witches
know
can
is-
build that.
When they did that fight in the sky, I got some mean Doctor Strange vibes right there, where
Same,
she is like, "It's a simple spell."
The runes.
Yes. But how about also the? Go for it.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. So to continue with Agatha, right? So she says the whole reason why she was attracted to Westview because it was like a beacon of like hot energy and hot lava. She was like, "Oh, I got to be part of this."
Hot chocolate.
Where the hell was Doctor Strange? Like literally the moment.
Oh my God! Yes.
The moment that Loki arrives, he does a. And he's like, Thor, why the hell is your brother here?
Think
and he's
about
like,
this.
oh, well, we're just getting our daddy, and then we're gonna leave. And it's like,
Think
all right,
about
so
this, though.
go to your dad. So where was Doctor Strange?
Think about this. That if this is supposed to take place only weeks after Endgame, I would imagine Doctor Strange is busy trying to fix a lot of things.
Sorcerer Supreme made a 9 to 5, honey.
Hold on. There's probably other more important shit that was happening at that we may get explained in Doctor Strange. Like the same thing as where the hell was Captain Marvel during Infinity War? Well, we got that explained.
You said there are more important things. He literally says his job is to protect our reality, jackhole.
What if there was other reality matter?
Maybe they were all busy because
what if Spider-Man was happening before this and he was dealing with Spider-Man?
No, Spider-Man is after. It's
We don't know where the timeline is going to be. What if there's a part in Spider-Man that happens before WandaVision that leads into Spider-Man? And then it goes to current time.
Okay, but think about it. Captain Marvel could have also came and saved the day, and she did it. So I don't know.
Well, Captain Marvel, she's always said like there are plenty of other universes.
Yeah, so I guess this wasn't that big of a problem. No, it wasn't big enough. It wasn't big enough.
They finally
Captain
answered
Marvel's
where was
in a
Doctor
different
Strange
galaxy.
during
Doctor Strange is
Avengers.
right there.
But the
During
simple
Endgame.
answer, Thomas, is Doctor Strange, unfortunately, his insurance only covers New York. New Jersey's out of his jurisdiction. He's like, sorry, chief.
Well, and Doctor Strange has a whole squad also. He's got all those
Doctor
other.
Strange also doesn't cover New Jersey.
they
Everything
cost a little
except
too
New
much.
Jersey. They're like,
The New York sorcerers are too expensive.
They're gonna have to write something or create something
have
to
to explain
where he was during the events of WandaVision.
Where was Doctor Strange?
Because that is something that definitely would attract the attention of not only the people, but that's an Avengers level situation.
Now that's an Avengers level threat.
Who says that? Someone says that, right? Who says that?
Yes, and Mysterio says
That's an Avengers level threat right there, dude.
Okay, I got. Here's my question.
Baby boy. Oh my God, he's like, what's with that?
That is the Avenger right there. He's not a level. He's not a threat. He is the Avenger.
So the
he's
question-
a level 9 Flurkin right there.
The question I wanted answered, and we still never got. Who the heck are those two in the commercials?
Yeah.
Screw you. Give me money.
Too much.
What if it's Nightmare? What if it's Mephisto?
Screw you. Give me money. Here you go.
What if it's Mephisto?
Nightmare.
What if it's Loki?
What the hell
What
is
if it's the
Senior
Dementors,
Scratchy?
all right?
Yeah, Senior Scratchy.
Senior
You know, I threw it out there. I was just hoping.
What is the cicada?
Yeah, why do we zoom in?
The
Yeah,
cicada
exactly.
died. Well, it was like a horror movie, I think.
What the freaking rabbits
How
don't
did
eat
Wanda
birds.
win? And how did Wanda get her hands on the Darkhold?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I don't know where that book was kind of pretty much like magically disappeared when Agnes was fighting.
Yeah, she has it.
Yeah,
and
so
she steals
where
all
the
of Agatha's
hell did
powers.
she find it, and when did she have time to learn how to read it?
That's a good one.
She's just walking back from Westview from her house. She's like,
so.
Oh shit! Look, there it is. Hey.
There it is, the dark gold. We got it. Yoink.
Yeah,
I did like how she
out there
learned
somewhere like my book on the floor.
What is it? Astral projection. She learned how to do that.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a big Doctor Strange. Like, okay, maybe she is more
So,
powerful than Doctor
so
Strange.
then, well, and that's a good question I had too. Is she more powerful than Doctor Strange at the end of WandaVision, or once she learns everything?
Well, how
like
long,
right now?
Here's another question to that question: how long was it for the events of WandaVision to where she ended up in the last post-credit scene?
Why are you crying?
It wasn't Zack
You
Snyder.
were
this
yelling
time.
at his ear.
Because Wanda's stronger than Doctor Strange.
Because Wanda's stronger than Doctor Strange.
No, I want to know what the timeline period between her leaving.
That's
Westview
true.
to
Yeah,
her-
we don't know.
Yeah.
So, like, how much time in between has she had to actually learn how to control? Because I'm thinking now the Scarlet Witch is two different entities, or Scarlet
That's
Witch
what
and
I was
Wanda.
thinking.
So there's Wanda the person, but then there's Scarlet Witch who
kind of like the Dark Phoenix.
the Dark Phoenix in a way. Yeah, maybe that's how they're gonna go down. That's what it looked like to me. But again, with the astral projection that Doctor Strange uses in the Doctor Strange film and in Infinity War, like it can really tell that he can be doing multiple things at once. He was sleeping and then reading books.
Yeah,
learning
but he
things.
was sleeping to do it. She don't gotta sleep.
Yeah, but
It's not a 9 to 5 for her. It's a 24/7.
well, that just explains why she's the most powerful in the MCU.
Yeah. What about aerospace engineer?
Yeah.
I wore this
Oh
for that
my
reason.
God.
How about
I
the
wrote-
fact that it was
I
just like,
wrote
here
it.
it is. All right,
How about
cool.
the fact that we're getting?
It's like, we can still get it, guys. Don't worry. It'll happen.
Maybe we'll get that answer
It'll
explained
happen.
by that time.
Guys, they're literally like in the idea phase. They haven't even written a
Yeah.
script. They've written.
I
a
think that's
napkin.
why
That
they
doesn't mean they
just
couldn't have cast him.
Why?
hidden
They don't
cast.
cast him.
Why talk about him?
They could cast them in secret and then show up in a film. I mean,
Make a really hard
not everything in
NDA.
Marvel Universe has to be leaked or set photos or anything. Like, if Marvel really wants stuff to be secret, they can make people disappear. Honestly,
Yeah,
They're
it's
on
called
that
an
kind of a level.
NDA. Yes.
Yeah, no, but remember, no, I'm pretty sure Brie Larson, she was a secret until Comic-Con.
Well, so was freaking Aaron Peters was. Did you see all the stuff? Elizabeth Olsen was like, and Darcy, the girl who plays Darcy, they were like, yeah, they had him in like a coat. We didn't know who it was. It wasn't until the exact time he rings the doorbell and
that's
she
cute.
answers is when we finally found out who it was.
Wow.
So if they really want to keep stuff hidden, they can keep stuff hidden.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fantastic Four is not going to be for a while, right? We just got Mahershala Ali as Blade. There's literally nothing with that. So whenever
Hey, but they got the Darkhold now.
I just want Galactus, bro. Like, give me
And
Galactus
Darkhold
with
equals
the big
vampires.
purple helmet.
Galactus
You
is
want
ginormous.
Galactus, boy? When?
I want the
When?
purple suit Galactus.
We can't have Galactus until we have the Fantastic Four.
Exactly.
That's not true. We don't
He's
need. The
they're
Fantastic Four.
needed.
We only need Silver Surfer.
We're about to just get Kane. All right, we gotta work our way up before we.
I'm
get
just
Galactus.
saying, Marvel. If you're gonna,
Who's
do
the big head
Galactus,
guy again?
please
Gordos?
give-
What was his name?
Modok.
Mordok?
If you're gonna do Galactus,
Hey.
give him the purple costume. Don't make him a cloud.
Hey, that
like-
Modok series is gonna start, huh?
Yeah, but what is that? It looks like.
Oh, it's
Robot
an
Chicken.
adult. Like, it's kind of gonna be
Yeah.
like how Harley Quinn is for HBO Max, where it's like an adult version. It's what they're gonna like cuss and everything. Like, it's gonna be like a
Yeah,
Rick and
it's-
Morty kind of.
Yeah, pretty much. It looks funny.
What? I'm down for it. Is it gonna
Have
be
you
on
not seen
Disney Plus?
the trailers for Modok?
No, is
Oh,
it? But is
on
it bait?
Hulu.
That's nothing.
On Hulu.
It's just on Hulu. That's how Disney's gonna get around doing R-rated stuff and just throw it on Hulu.
Right on Hulu.
Wait, so but is that
They own it,
canon?
might as well.
I don't know if it's canon or not.
I don't know.
I doubt.
If it's Marvel Studios doing it, then probably.
It's just
But
Marvel.
okay, so if it's just an animated movie, then it's just something for fun.
I mean, they'll have Deadpool sometime.
So okay, with all this being said, where does this leave us for the future of the MCU?
Well, we have Falcon.
We
and
have
Winter Soldier
Falcon
in
and
2
Winter
weeks.
Soldier, and Hawkeye and his daughter.
That's not.
No,
It's not his
just-
daughter.
She's just some rando.
Yeah, Kate Bishop's not his
Hawkeye and
daughter.
some rando. So,
Someone's gonna
We
take
also
up the
got
mantle of the
Loki.
Hawkeye.
Loki messing with
Loki.
things.
Maybe Loki will have some kind of weird answers because that's time cops. So
it's actually doing all the commercials and all the different.
It's not. Is it Time Cops or no? Time
yes
travel
and no.
cops, sort of.
Kind of.
Well, you just know that Owen Wilson's gonna be in there. He's gonna go, wow.
At least we know that. I feel like Owen Wilson.
Look, he's in Tesseract. Wow.
I think Owen Wilson's gonna be a little mean, or he's gonna become second man to.
He's gonna throw in a
through that
wow.
door. Wow.
Don't go through the A. He's at the Tesseract. Wow. They're looking for that. Wow.
Ka-chow.
Ka-chow. Wow.
Yeah,
Yo, it's a multiverse where I'm a car. Wow.
I think we're gonna watch Zoolander tonight now. Just because
He just goes to
gotta
the
watch
car
Zoolander,
world.
see you. Han Solo.
He goes to meet the parents. Oh wow, I remember this role.
You can read minds.
The internship. Wow. Okay, look at me. That's me and Vince Vaughn. Wow.
Get crazy.
The Blender reference. This is where you come in, Josue.
What?
Wait, so we were in the Blender?
Now we're saving lives?
Wow. Unreal.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well.
Anyway, so you're
Owen
telling me we were
Wilson
in a blender. And now we're saving lives.
And that was saving lives. I wish I knew lines from Night at the Museum, but I don't.
know.
Sorry.
Yeah. I was about to.
I don't like the big man handle.
Let me down, big giant.
He calls him Gigantor.
Gigantor. There you go. Thank you, Zaragoza.
Like when he's driving the freaking RC cart and driving to get the T-Rex back in. I was like, that's great, dude.
There you go. That's a great way to end.
All right, the next time we break down a show will be the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So let's see how that does.
Yeah.
Don't do that
Yes.
to me.
Well, you don't want to watch it?
No, I'm gonna watch it, but I can't get my hopes up like that.
Oh no, we want. Welcome to the universe. Welcome to the TLEV show.
Louisiana, baby.
Exactly. No, that. So we have in 2 weeks, we have Falcon and the Winter Soldier and Justice League. So that is going to be such a podcast.
I can't.
Welcome to hell, week boys.
Yeah. So, but next week, don't worry, we will be back next week. We will have new topics. We're actually going to do something different where each of us, we're going to bring a topic to the table that no one else has seen, and we're going to just, spitball, have like a little bit of a debate and discussion, right?
Oh,
That's what
and
the show's all about.
All three of you're gonna probably want to watch Shoot the Shit this week.
Ooh.
All right, so we'll watch Shoot the Shit this week,
Just
and
saying.
everybody else watch Shoot the Shit this week. Thank you all so much for listening and tuning in tonight. I think if you want to go hear a couple more nerds talk about WandaVision, Fat Man Beyond is going on right now. You know them, you love them. There we go. Thank you all so much for watching. Happy Women's History Month, and we will see you